Okay. Yay, stuff works. Testing, testing, testing. Blah 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 blah. Okay, that works. My frame rate isn't dead. My internet's okay. And sounds are good. Okay, everything's working. Hello everyone. Well, well, well. If it isn't some more Kingdom Hearts 1 to brighten your day. Brightens my day. Don't know about the rest of you, but it certainly brightens my day pretty good. So, let me just make sure my chat box is working. Okay. Ever since that one stream where my chat box display stopped working for no reason, I've been mildly paranoid, so I just check it every time now. It's only ever happened that once, so it was probably just a one-time blip, and I should stop worrying about it. But then I wouldn't be myself if I stopped worrying about things that don't matter. Okay. Alright, so playing some more Kingdom Hearts 1, I've got to find my controller. There it is. There we go. Alright. Let's go. Alright, more Kingdom Hearts 1. We're nearing the end of the game. I'm excited. If my schedule is accurate, which it probably isn't because I thought it up on the spot, then this should be the second to last stream for Kingdom Hearts 1 before we move on to Chain of Memories. I'm saying second to last because my goal for today is to get through to the end of the world, but I don't want to do the final boss until we've done Ultimate Weapon and secret bosses. And since I want to grind for the Ultimate Weapon off stream, it means that once I get to the end of the World, I want to stop there and then get the Ultimate Weapon off stream. So that's why I think this is going to be the second to last, and then the Kingdom Hearts stream after this one will be the last one before moving on to Chain of Memories. That's my plan. We'll see. I have to actually get through End of the World. So in the last stream, we just started the second visit to Hollow Bastion, but we haven't really gone anywhere yet. There's a couple things I need to look out for while I'm here, namely the final Trinity mark, which I know where it is. It's a blue one. I know where it is. So I'm going to keep Donald and Goofy in my party just so I don't forget about it. And that also means I'm going to take the long way there. I think I have to anyway. And also the final 3 puppies are here. But those should be pretty hard for me to miss, honestly. I doubt I'll forget about them. Before I forget, I've been wanting to put on Oathkeeper, but I keep forgetting. Oathkeeper has less strength, but it's just so cool. And it's one of my favorites, and it's got more MP, so it's not like it's bad or anything. It dealing a string of mighty critical blows, apparently. Also, it looks nice. It just looks nice. Also, I got Combo Master. I forgot about that. No, don't worry too much. Oh, internet died on me. I'm back. Great. Well, how are you doing, Ishito? You went on a little mini holiday thing recently, if I recall correctly. I hope that went well. You took some really good pictures that I saw on the Discord. Very nice indeed. Just want to make sure the sound's okay. Is the sound okay? Sound should be fine. Just gonna double check it though. Ah well. The sound should be good. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. If you'd like me to adjust things, let me just see. Yeah, the sound should be fine. It looks okay on my end. I'm gonna maybe make it a tiny bit louder. Yeah, I made it 0.2 decibels higher, so it's barely a difference. But my brain is okay with that number, so The sound is great. Yeah, my vacation was great. I'm glad I took my Keyblades with me to float around in the forest. Yeah, that was a really good touch. Coming from a Kingdom Hearts fan. Bringing Keyblades anywhere is a good touch. That was really cool. Good choice of Keyblades too. You had the Kingdom Key, Pumpkinhead, and Honey Spout. Which is really cool. Honey Spout was kind of random. That's the Winnie the Pooh Keyblade from KH3. I have headphones so I can hear everything good. Great. Well, if the game ends up being too loud or too quiet, feel free to let me know, but I think it's good. So it should be good. I'm hoping there's no like audio weirdness. Actually, just before I get too deep into it, just in case, I want to just check the sound on the stream on my end. Because in the Kirby stream, the game sounded fine on my end, but not on the viewer's end. So for the sake of making sure that doesn't happen again, because that was probably just a one-time thing on that Kirby stream, I want to just quickly check it. So I'm going to mute myself for 1 sec, and I'll just listen to it. I'll just be 1 second. Okay, back. Yeah, we're all good. The stream sounds perfectly fine. I should take your words for it when I ask these things. All good in the hood. I should stop worrying, but we all know that that's not going to happen, so let's just go. Here's a question. What's your favourite Keyblade? Not 1.5 decibels? No, I put in the 0.2, like the Birth by Sleep 0.2. Putting it 1.5 louder might be a bit too loud, so I didn't do that. In the previous stream, just so we're all clear, I did a lot of backtracking. I finished the first visit of Hollow Bastion. We fought like Riku Ansem, or Dark Riku, whatever you want to call him. And then I did a bunch of backtracking, going all to the previous worlds, doing everything that I couldn't do before, getting all the trinities, all the chests, or at least all the chests I know of, and all that good stuff. So we should have most stuff by now. The last few things I want to get, like the puppies and trinities, are in this world, so I can do that. We're about to finish the second visit to Hollow Bastion, and then we'll be blasting off to End of the World, where endgame awaits. This stream is called Entering the Void, because that's literally what we're doing. Oh, and Tiago's here too! Now it's a party. I love Honey Spout, because the other Keyblades that were being sold were too short. Honey Spout's a good one. It's good in the game. You turn it into honey guns. It's a big step up from Sweet Memories from Kingdom Hearts 2, which was that game's Winnie the Pooh Keyblade. It's not bad or anything. It's kind of short, and it's not very threatening. It also has the ability Drive Converter, which is an ability that converts money into drive orbs, which is kind of useful, but not for like your average playthrough. It can come in handy in certain situations. Not too often though. If you really don't need money, then you can use it. Oh my god, I forgot how much fun this game is. I feel like I have this same realization every time I start streaming this game. I'm like, god damn, is this game fun or what? I go like a week without Kingdom Hearts and then it just comes all rushing back to me. And my friend actually repainted Honey Spout. Oh, cool. That's why it pops up in the pictures. Oh, pops out in the pictures. That's pretty cool. Starlight is my... Starbright? I think you might mean Starlight. The Union Cross Keyblade. There's a few different Keyblades that revolve around stars. There's like Shooting Star from KH3, Starlight from Union Cross, Star Seeker from KH2, and there's probably another that I've forgotten about with Star in the name. But Starlight is a pretty good one. It's nice and simple. I like Keyblades with like that are kind of simple design-wise. And Starlight is basically just the Kingdom Key with a blue hilt and a star at the end instead of a crown. It is good. Nice and simple. I tend to not use it too much over the Kingdom Key in KH3 because I prefer the sound the Kingdom Key makes when you hit stuff with it. The sound a Keyblade makes when you hit stuff with it is a big factor for me, which might be a bit strange, but I love the impact of some Keyblades when you hit stuff. Okay, I'm missing out on the chat. Hello Tiago, but the full level up and not the vanilla Kingdom Hearts 3 version. Oh, the full level up version. Oh, I forgot about that one. It gets all golden stuff. Interesting. I forgot about that one. It's a shame Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't have that, where the Keyblades change when you fully level them up. But I kind of get it, you know, because they transform anyway, so. It would have been nice if they had made Starlight fully evolve when it's fully leveled up in KH3, just as a little reference. That'd be nice. Doing good today. One Wi-Fi's being weird. I'm not surprised. Tomato. Yeah. It's Starlight then. Yeah. I don't know. I'm good at remembering Keyblade names. Oh, damn it. We might encounter another special Heartless in this area, but it's invisible, so it might show up. Even if it does show up, we won't be able to see it. Back. Wi-Fi stop being weird. Well, let's hope it stays that way. Ow. Here's a question out of for I guess Yoshito would know how to answer this question. I don't know if Tiago really knows this game well enough to answer this question. But Yoshito, what's your favorite secret boss fight in this game? Just in Kingdom Hearts 1. Start off small. Because you got many an option. Kurt Ziza, Phantom, Ice Titan and Sephiroth, Mysterious Figure. Yeah, you got plenty to choose from. This game has like the most secret bosses, unless you count data battles, but I don't know if I count those. I guess they are quote-unquote secret, but they are just sort of harder versions of bosses you fought before, so. Although Kingdom Hearts 3 ramps it up, so they do feel different, but I don't know. This game has a lot of secret bosses is what I'm trying to say. Ow. The invisible soldier Heartless isn't showing up. It doesn't always show up, but I want to get its goods. Oh! Sorry. I think it's charging at me. But anyway, sorry I didn't ask Tiago, but how are you doing today on this lovely Sunday? Yeah, I'm streaming on a Sunday today, instead of a Saturday, because yesterday I went to see the Sonic movie sequel with my sister. I won't talk about it much, just in case anyone in the chat or watching the stream hasn't seen it yet, who wants to see it, just for spoiler reasons. But to summarize, I really liked it. I think I like it more than the first. And that's all I'll say, just in case, for spoilers. Invisible Soldier? Yeah. So it's one of those special Heartless that I keep on talking about that drop rare materials. In this area, sometimes an Invisible Soldier Heartless will show up. They look just like the normal soldiers, except they're invisible. They'll dart around the room, and you have to defeat them before they disappear, because if you take too long, they'll just disappear. If you hit them enough times, they'll become visible. And you basically have to kill them, and then if you do it quick enough, they'll drop an item. And it's a pretty rare item, so I want to try and grab them while I can, but he didn't show up. Some more of the invisible soldiers show up in the room I'm heading to, so hopefully we'll still fight some. Oh god, get away. I can't see! I can't see! There we go. Camera. Ooh, good one, me. Ow! Man, they hit hard. Ow. Ooh, got the monies. Okay, now it's stopped being weird. Doing alright. Had to delay a little project of mine because my iPad's charge decided it was going... It was a good idea to... Oh, I'm sorry. I can't read. I'm live in it. But I was able to get a new charge today, so I'm going to progress on that tomorrow. Okay, great. Yes. Ow. Well, good luck on that project of yours. Your artwork's pretty good. I tend to see them on Instagram. Everything's trying to kill me. What else is new? But yeah, I see your artwork on Instagram on occasion, and it's really cool to see. Quite detailed, I will say. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I remember in the last stream I died an absurd amount of times. I think I was just really not in my A game that day. Also, I think I was underleveled because I hadn't like done any backtracking yet at the beginning of that stream. I'm pretty decent level now. I don't actually know what level I am. 40 something, I think. Okay, it's very easy to fall off here. Oh dear. Gonna let it charge properly all night? Good idea. Oh, how was the Sonic movie, by the way? It was great. I don't know if you've seen it yet, and I don't really want to talk about it too much in case of spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. Just in case anyone's watching the stream who hasn't seen it yet. I'll probably wait a few weeks until because I do want to discuss it with people, but I don't want to risk spoiling it for people. I really liked it. It was really good. There are a few like whoa moments I wasn't expecting. It was just better than the first one. I don't know if that's just me. I liked it more. I went to theatres to see it with my sister, and it was the first time in 3 years that I'd been to a cinema, a theatre or whatever you want to call it, and very much enjoyed it. I was really glad I got to see it with my sister because we saw the first one together, so it was really nice. It was just like more. It felt like it had more budget, just high production value. There was more action. Everyone already knows that Tails and Knuckles are in it, so I'm safe talking about them a little bit. I really liked Tails and Knuckles. Eggman was good. It was just good. It was just more of the first one, but just like better in every way, in my opinion. I don't know. At least I enjoyed it a lot more than the first, and I already liked the first one a lot, so you know, good stuff. You can give us a spoiler-free review. No, it's alright. So yeah, that's all I'll say. I really enjoyed it, to summarize. I'm going to see it probably later this week or next weekend with my younger sibling. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure you will. If you enjoyed the first one, then you probably will enjoy the second one. At least as much, if not more. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm really glad I saw it. This was just a really nice weekend. Because my sister was visiting from university this weekend, so we can go see it. And it was just nice spending time with them again. We went to see the movie. It was good. We didn't buy any... how was the cinema experience after all this time? It was good. I mean, it was like... like the Sonic movie is a family film, so there were some children, like young children in the theater who talked a bit more than I would have liked. But the volume of the film sort of drowned them out most of the time, so it was fine. We had the entire row to ourselves though, which was neat. We didn't buy any food at the theater because it's crazy overpriced, so we snuck in some Skittles that we brought with us, and they didn't catch us because if they did, they probably would have killed us. That's what they do at cinemas, right? I'm a little bit rusty. If you bring in food from outside, they execute you. That sounds about right. But they didn't catch us, so we're good. Man, I'm playing better today than I was last time. This music is good. Oh yeah, Tiago, how is the volume of the stream? Is everything okay? Does everything sound good? I already checked in with Yoshito earlier. But how's everything for you? Is it all good? I'm gonna assume it's fine until said otherwise. Volume is good on my end. Excellent. Okay, so I found the last blue trinity that I needed. Now all I need to do is find the last few Dalmatians. And I will be good to go. Sneaky Skittles. Yeah, I've watched some Snickles. Snickles? I just said Snickles. Skittles, I mean. I actually kind of regret getting Skittles, because if I eat too many Skittles, then, I don't know, I just felt really bad. It felt like after I ate a lot of Skittles, I feel sugary. Like I feel like I'm made out of sugar. Didn't help that I bought the family share pack, which is code for more for yourself pack. I've got to take out these little green boys because they heal. But they're so cute. Yeah, when you bring food from the outside and put it, they put you on trial, and depending on what food you either go to movie jail or you go get reversed alive. Wow, they put you on trial. Yeah, I mean, as a wise street rat once said in a Disney movie, you're only in trouble if you get caught, and we did not get caught. Although I did have a very suspicious Skittle bag shaped hole in my jacket pocket. Not hole, like lump in my jacket pocket. But I'm sure it was fine. Taste the rainbow. Oh, I tasted the rainbow. I tasted the rainbow a bit too much because I ended up feeling a little bit unwell after I ate so many Skittles. I forgot that that happens after you eat too much sugar. Go figure. Here's a question for the chat. What is your favorite theater food? Is it popcorn? Do you like the candies? Or maybe ice cream? I don't know. One time I ate ice cream at a theater when I went to see Fantastic Mr. Fox, which is a movie at my age I did not understand. But I remember having an ice cream and it melted because I forgot about it. And I was sad. Can you stop hitting me? There we go. I want to get a Ragnarok off. It's not working. Ow! I super duper don't appreciate. I feel like air soldiers are one of the most annoying Heartless in this game, because they literally go and attack you from off screen really fast. There's no way you could know to avoid it. It's dumb. Okay. Before I forget, I'm gonna replace Blizzard on my shortcuts with Arrow. Because I feel like we're at that point in the game where that'll come in handy. Also, I need to remember to get Curaga from Aerith at the library. Music slap. Oh yeah, the music I used in the stream starting soon screen, probably my favorite boss theme from Birth by Sleep. It was the tumbling. Kind of disappointed that in Kingdom Hearts 3 they remixed another Birth by Sleep boss theme for the lump of horror boss fight in Monstropolis. They didn't remix the tumbling, which was kind of upsetting because that one was my favorite. But it still slaps anyway, so can't complain too much. Maybe I'll get my remix someday. Ow! Taste the spectrum of visible light. That's one way to put it. I'm making mincemeat out of all these Heartless. Mince darkness. Should I bring Beast in? You know what? Why not? I like Beast. Give him some spotlight. Okay, we found the princesses. These princesses were not in another castle. They're in the same one as last time. Favorite movie foods? Movie foods to sneak in, or favorite foods to buy from the cinema? Either one. Actually, maybe both. Just answer for both. I don't know, whichever. I love that one. What fantastic? No, not a fantastic. FBI, the food sneaking in part was a joke. Don't send me to movie jail. Yeah, I'm sure the FBI watches my streams. They haven't shown up in the chat yet, but I'm sure they will someday. They give me a follow, maybe? Actually, then I'll be banned for using copyright music for sure. Sora, please hurry. Darkness is pouring from the keyhole. It's all we can do just to hold back the darkness. I don't even know how long we can manage even that. Alright, I'm on my way. We're counting on you, Keyblade Master. Why so formal? We're all friends here. I mean, I don't know most of you, but still. In the meantime, we'll do what we can. I always thought it was weird how they were like, good luck, Keyblade Master. I'm like, I have a name. You don't have to be so formal just because you're oh so important princesses now. I mean, Alice is like 2. I don't know. Pizza and soda with a splash of coconut rub. Wow. I don't know if I'd have a pizza during a movie. I feel like I get too distracted by the pizza to focus on the movie. Or the other way around. Also, the box would be big. Wow. Every eye open up. No! Lock your doors. We must close the keyhole before it's too late. Okay. Can you feel the immense power flowing from that keyhole? I cannot. Please hurry, our strength is running out. Sounds like you're just standing here having a nice little chat. Well, we got the fancy princesses now with their fancy expensive dresses. And like it's like over there were like the commoner princesses, and these are like the fancy royal princesses. We've been waiting for you, Keyblade Master. Again, with the formalities. Where's Ansem? Gone. When the keyhole appeared, darkness poured out of it. It swallowed Ansem, and he disappeared. Though Ansem is gone, the flood of darkness hasn't stopped. We're working together to hold it back. I cannot forget the look on his face. As the darkness engulfed him, he was smiling. Creepy. He's just a child. Favorite sneaky stuff? Random bags of chips, Doritos, just taste better when they are illegal. I've snuck in a chicken sandwich once. It tasted really good. Nachos because nachos. Yes. Those are all worthy foods. I approve of all. Sometimes you have to break the rules when it's important. I don't think Ansem will ever return. I really, 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 really beg to differ, Cinderella. This statement on the screen now, stupid. Ansem will never return, please. Ansem has ignored us since the keyhole appeared. That's kind of rude. Okay, let's swap out Donald for Beast. I gotta have my big bear boy. I gotta have him. Well, technically it's a flatbread, but I call it pizza. Oh, okay. I can vibe with that then. Everything tastes better when they are legal. That's a Tiago quote, not a me quote. So, you know, not in trouble this time. I'm still the list of random out-of-context quotes I've said are probably way worse, but good things no one's keeping score on that. Okay, we made it. So, those invisible soldiers that I mentioned earlier might show up in this area. I hope they do, because I want to get their rare materials. I forget what rare materials they drop, though. Maybe I have to, like, seal the keyhole before they'll appear? I don't remember. Step aside. Beast really reminds me of Marshmallow from Kingdom Hearts 3. I feel like Marshmallow has very much Beast energy. They're quite big, and they're very gruff. I don't know. They're very raw power, and they're very grumpy. And they have like have similar voices. I don't know. To me, Marshmallow is just Beast, but made out of snow. Cinema legal stuff, popcorn and Sprite. Hold on, let me just kill this thing. There we go. Oh wait, what? No, I'm fine. Okay. Popcorn and Sprite, there's these powdered flavorings that you can put in for free in your popcorn. Oh, I think I've seen that before. In one of the movie places, there's literally this one combo of flavorings that's just really good. Wow. Makes me want to go there just to buy popcorn and leave sometimes. I wonder if that's allowed. Can you order stuff from a cinema without actually watching a movie? I wonder if that's a thing that you can even do. Indeed it does, yes. FEI, I don't partake in illegal activities, please don't send me to movie jail. I wonder what they have you do in movie jail. It's probably just a little cell where they stream bad movies as punishment. But some people are into that sort of thing. Okay, we've got the last 3 puppies. Dink dink. Oblivion. Okay, I was going to immediately switch to Oblivion, but I feel like I've only had Oathkeeper for just a tiny little while. So I think I'm going to, for the remainder of Hollow Bastion, I'm going to use Oathkeeper and then I'm going to switch to Oblivion when we get to End of the World, if I remember. And there's a good chance I won't, so... Here we go. I want to seal this keyhole with Oathkeeper because it's one of my faves. I mean, I'm basic as crap, and I think the and I think the Kingdom Key is probably my favorite Keyblade, just because it's just so iconic. How could I not like it? Also, it has a really good hit sound effect, and again, that's a big factor for me. Mushu, I choose you. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is probably, in hindsight, the worst summon I could have chosen at this point. What's the powder stuff? In Mexico they've got hot sauce and some other red one that's really sweet and tangy but a bit spicy called chamoy? I think I know what Tiago means. That sounds familiar where I've had like flavorings for popcorn. Wow, this is doing no... Actually the damage is quite good with this one. Oh, it's not doing anything on the wizard. Wizards are immune to magic. Okay, Mushu. Not bad. I'll give you an A for effort. Oh dear. But have you binge watched the amazing bulk Birdem? Oh, what? I can't read. Birdemic and all the bootleg shark movies and more? Well, you'd have plenty of time to do that in movie jail. Maybe some people would go out their way to break the rules just so they can go to movie jail and watch all those movies for free without having to pay for them. See, that's the big brain move, if you're into those kinds of films. My Beast Boy wasn't doing too hot. Okay, I've got so many items that I never use. Actually, let's check what items I actually even have, because I don't know. Okay, 25 potions, that's a lot. 19 high potions, 10 ethers, 14 elixirs, 8 mega potions, 12 mega ethers, and 9 mega elixirs. I'm never going to need to buy items for the remainder of this playthrough, I reckon. I think this is a lot. You can tell that I rarely actually ever use items. Kingdom Key isn't basic? I guess so. Like you said, it's just iconic. Yeah, I guess. Here we go. We got Behemoth. So many people pronounce this guy a different way. Some people say Behemoth. Some people say Behemoth. I say Behemoth, because that's an actual word. But I don't know. Up for debate. Also, we're in like the frickin' void. We're in the Taste the Rainbow. Oh my god, we're in Skittles land. I can guard those. We're in the Skittles. Who knew that the keyhole to Hollow Bastion was hidden in a bag of Skittles? Either that or Sora's tripping out crazy right now. Fitting punishment. Wow, I'm annihilating this thing. I didn't know I could guard these orbs. Ouch. Well, sometimes. Just go yump, yump, yump. The last movie you'll have to see is Pinocchio, A True Story. Oh my god, I've heard about that. I was watching a review earlier, but I didn't finish it, so I gotta get on that later. Quite funny. It's been like intense meme material. So it's got that going for it, I guess. Once you buy popcorn of any size, you get access to this big tray with a lot of different canisters with different flavorings you can add to your popcorn. Oh cool. We don't have that over here. You have to fight this Heartless an absurd amount of times later on. It loses its luster after a while. But we did it. No problem. We got the Omega Arts. It's been a minute since I went to the movie, so I can't quite remember what the flavors are.
Now let's go and seal that big keyhole.
No, let's not.
Sora, you did it.
Instead, let's walk the other way. The heroes, everyone! Okay. The last time I went there, a friend put all the flavors at once. Wow. That must have been quite the journey. What are you guys doing here? We came in said ship. This is our childhood home. We wanted to see it again. It's in worse shape than I feared. It used to be so peaceful. Don't worry. If we defeat Ansem, all should be restored, including your island. Really? But it also means goodbye. Once the worlds are restored, they'll all be separate again. Everyone will go back to where they came from. Then I'll visit you guys with the gummy ship. It's not that simple. Before all of this, you didn't know about the other worlds, right? Because every world was isolated. Impassable walls divided them. The Heartless destroyed those walls, but if the worlds return, so will the walls. Which means gummy ships will be useless. So you're saying we'll never... Aww. Yeah, we all know that's not true.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
No matter where we are, our hearts.
I don't know why America doesn't have, or at least the big Chinese have popcorn flavorings other than butter.
What's that supposed to mean?
And I quote Tiago, "I can taste the universe." Really? Wow. Father. Father.
Good luck.
Poll, flavor of Skittles. Sour Skittles all the way. I like sour Skittles. I could go either way, actually. Any Skittles is good for me, but I always remember liking the sour Skittles when I was younger. I don't know how I feel about that. Behemoth loses its charm after this battle. 0 point between birth by sleep. Hold my Demon Tower. Oh yeah, the Demon Tower gets used a lot. I actually quite like Demon Tower. I like Demon Tide because the music. Demon Tower does get used quite a lot though. But I like the fight. It's not that like annoying or anything. Oh, we got the formal ladies again. Honestly, don't mind sour or anything. Thank you, Sora. I think the darkness has begun to weaken. But I can feel a powerful darkness growing somewhere far away. It's in the heart of the darkness. It must be where Ansem went. Then we'll take the gummy ship and deal with both Ansem and the Heartless. We're the answer, Keyblade Master. Again, with that. We offer this power to aid your battle. We got the power of fire! Yay, Faraga. Sora, your courage can bring back our worlds. Once the darkness is gone, all should return to its original state. Kairi will be back on the island? Most certainly, and you should be too. I can't go home till I find Riku and the king. Excellent. Oh, we got the Snatch Kid. Hello, hello. Popped in, hello. I love sour candy. I like sour candy too. I would be surprised if a lot of people don't like it, but I like it. And my only problem with sour candy is when I get tricked into thinking it's sweet and just have my taste buds get bamboozled. Wow. A friend of mine at college did that once with a packet of spicy Skittles, because those apparently exist. He gave it to our teacher at the time. Well, she gave one to me first, but I'm so like cautious about that kind of thing that I was like, no, you've done something to this Skittle, I'm not having it. And then she showed me the packet and I was like, yes, I big brain. Gave it to our teacher, and that was quite funny though, because he didn't think to avoid that. Hi, I can't be around because doing this for my birthday. Have fun. Oh well, is it your birthday? Either today or soon? If that is the case, happy birthday. I remember when it was your birthday last year. It was a very random thing to remember. I remember during one of my Kingdom Hearts 3 streams, I think it was, where I was like, oh, happy birthday, Snatch Kid. I don't remember. I have a vague memory of like saying happy birthday to you last year. Interesting. Way to go full circle, huh? I can be oblivious sometimes. I also got the new Kirby game. Oh, well, great. I'm sure you'll like it a lot. I actually just finished it. I just had the credits roll. There is some like post-game stuff, but I finished like the main campaign, and it was really good. I'm sure you'll love it. As my first Kirby game, I was very, 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 very much enjoyed it. I still can't believe we played a part in the opening the keyhole. To think we had such a power, simply unimaginable. Maleficent used to live in our world. She used her great powers to control the darkness, but eventually it came to control her. Oh man, our dip. Yeah, that's the fun part, Sour. Yeah, is it your birthday, Snatch Kid? It is today, have fun. Oh, well, happy birthday. Very happy birthday. I hope you have a good day. And let us know how it goes next time. The darkness still lingers, so we'll stay as well. Otherwise this world will be destroyed too. We'll do all we can. Please don't tell Aladdin about this. He'll worry to death if you do. I will tell him about it once I return to Agrabah. The darkness took my home. I don't know where to go now. I hope my loved ones are safe somewhere. I'll do whatever I can to keep this world from being taken too. Also, so Jasmine tells Aladdin about like everything that happened. So that I didn't really realize that in like Kingdom Hearts 2 and all that, Aladdin is like aware that other worlds exist and knows about all this like keyhole, darkness, whatever stuff. I guess I never really considered that. Unless Jasmine decided not to tell him in the end, I don't know. Hello, Snatch Kid, yes. Enjoy your hatch day. What's happening? What? It's the 3rd of April. So April Fool's was a few days ago. Did anyone get bamboozled for April Fool's? I usually on April Fool's, I usually do get tricked sometimes with YouTube uploads and notifications on Twitter and stuff saying, oh my god, this game just got announced. And then it's like, lol, April Fools, and then I get angry. Actually, I don't get angry, I get really upset. That didn't happen this year though, because I was expecting it. I was fully aware that it was April Fool's Day, and I was like, no, I'm not going to let it happen this time. So when I saw a video pop up on my YouTube notifications saying, Sonic Frontiers gameplay showcase, I knew that it was probably nonsense, so I didn't buy into it. Yay. I got bamboozled by a friend and a YouTube upload or two. Yeah, it happens. The worst time it ever happened for me was during the wait for Kingdom Hearts 3. And I woke up one morning to find a notification from the official Kingdom Hearts YouTube channel saying Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, and I was like, I was so excited. I clicked on that link so quick, and then it turned out to show, and then it started off like a typical Kingdom Hearts trailer with like some kind of quote or something, and then it switched over to gameplay, and what I saw was not Kingdom Hearts 3. It was like this prototype cancelled Kingdom Hearts mobile game that looked really low res and ugly, and I was like, my face immediately dropped. And then I looked at the date and I was like, oh, it's April Fool's Day. Yeah, so where is the line when April Fool's jokes stop being funny and start being mean? Because that's the line. Oh yeah, we got to reunite Beast with Belle.
Oh, Belle.
Belle. Ah. Oh yeah, that is kind of weird. Belle doesn't seem to have any voiced lines in this game. That's kind of weird. She does have dialogue in text, but not voiced, as far as I remember. This is for you. Use it to face the darkness as the beast has. Divine Rose, well thank you very much. I probably won't use it, but thanks. So many books, but not one on how to banish the darkness. Maybe it's hopeless. Actually, Divine Rose has a higher attack stat than Oblivion in this version. It didn't in the PS2 version, fun fact. But for the 1.5 HD remix, they changed some of the stats of some of the Keyblades. So in this version, Divine Rose is higher strength than than Oblivion, I mean. But I'm probably going to use Oblivion anyway, even though it's a mild handicap in that way. It's got longer reach, but it just looks so cool. How could I not use it? I'm going to stick with Oathkeeper. Also, am I level 56? Wow, I did not think I was that high level. Let me chat up some people. Ansem desires the darkness. He thinks it's the source of all power. What nonsense. Darkness may shroud light, but it can never extinguish it. I was too busy driving back home to even notice April Fools, yeah. I saw Leon. Here he is. This was once Ansem's castle. He was widely respected as a wise man, but darkness took him. He began experimenting with people's hearts. Yes, some wise man, so much suffering and ruin, and for what? Do you say other things? We thought this was Maleficent's doing, but she was just another puppet of the darkness, just like Ansem. The darkness is our real enemy, but how to beat it? What a question. Oh, he says more things. Well, first things first, let's purge every last Heartless we can find. How many times do I talk to him until he stops? Wow, he just keeps on talking. Okay. I wouldn't use my real name until this world is restored. Okay, that's all he got to say. Wow, he had way more dialogue than I thought. Okay. Where are the others then? I want to exhaust all their dialogue too. Sora, you should read this. Read what? It's the rest of Ansem's report. Maleficent must have collected it. Tink. 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 So if we talk to her again, she should give us Kuraga. Ansem disappeared when this world fell to the darkness. It was believed he died defending people from the Heartless, but Ansem was the one who brought them here. Or was it? Dun dun dun. Maybe it was Ansem. Well, not the Ansem you're familiar with, whatever, let's go. Ansem waits in darkness, but here's a little light to protect you, Sora. Take the power of healing, got Kuraga. See, I always thought it was weird that you get Kuraga by talking to Aerith here, because you have to talk to her like 2-3 times. And like, I imagine there are a lot of players who wouldn't think to talk to her that many times. To get a rather significant magic upgrade. A little bit strange, but whatever. Read that report and you'll understand Ansem's intentions. I know lore. I believe the worlds can be restored. They are still alive. Yeah, they're in the realm of darkness with Aqua. Okay, is Yuffie and Sid in here as well? Where are Yuffie and Sid then? Sorry, my voice. I should take a swig of water, huh? Yum. Okay. I guess Yuffie and Sid aren't here. I wonder where they went. Maybe they're back in Traverse Town? Or they just disappeared into the void of plot holes? I don't know. Anyway, I think we're done here in Hollow Bastion. Oh, look, you're hiding. Were you hiding from me? Kinda sus. Oh well. Ansem and Maleficent were both possessed by the darkness. You know, I just don't get it. What's so great about the darkness? Ansem will have a word with you about that. This is my home, but it just doesn't feel like it. I don't remember much because I was only a kid. Yeah, Yuffie's little. There are no Heartless here, so rest up. We gotta get rid of the Heartless and rebuild this world. Okay, there we go. Ansem, but not Ansem, the fake Ansem, or the real Ansem, the wise. Ansem, 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 darkness, darkness, Ansem. There's so many Ansems in this series, you know. Enough to give people an absolute meltdown. Okay. I think we are ready to leave. Let's leave. Oh yeah, we've got to do the Hades Cup at some point. If we've got time, then I'd like to do the Hades Cup today, but we'll see. Okay, next is the end of the world. Uh-ohs. I think let's just go. There's no point. I was gonna go back to Traverse Town to like upgrade my ship maybe, but look at my ship. It doesn't need upgrades. It's beautiful the way it is. And it's an absolute monster. This is my trash boat. It's pure power incarnate. I wonder if making a more like smaller aerodynamic ship is better, because now that I think about it, having a large ship with a bunch of random crap on it probably makes it a much bigger target despite the power, but I kind of don't mind just sort of brute strengthing my way through all these. Also the background is really cool in this place. These look like nobody ships, these white ones. Also I've run out of MP. Oh no, uh-oh, 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 I'm being overwhelmed, I've lost my shields. Oh my god, these guys are tanktastic. Ugh! We made it! We made it to hell. End of the world. End of the world is like, kinda the Realm of Darkness, but maybe kinda not really. It's kind of like, I don't really know, is the End of the World a part of the Realm of Darkness, or is it just sort of like a gateway? Or if it's like a, sort of like on the outskirts of the Realm of Darkness, you could say. Who knows, let's go. Oh, the pure silence in this area is like really cool. Because look at what you're about to walk into, sonny boy. Look at that. You're wandering into the void right now. I'm going to switch to Oblivion. It's got less MP, but it looks so darn cool. So what abilities can I equip? I can have Treasure Magnet, that might be cool. That could be handy, I'll have that. What about Goofy and Doland? Second Chance is useful. I'll get rid of Jackpot because I don't need it. And I guess MP Haste. And since I got the points, I'll add in Berserk. And for good old Doland, he can have... I'll get rid of Berserk. And add on another MP Rage. Now we're looking like warriors. You can't be a target if you nuke everything in sight. That is true. Wise words, indeed. Isn't it like a mashup of the Worlds in Darkness? Kind of, but isn't that what the Realm of Darkness is as well? Because you sort of like explore that in 0.2. I don't know, they're very similar. Which is why I feel like End of the World is like on the like close outskirts of the Realm of Darkness. I don't know. Things to ponder. But here we are, End of the World. Which is like such a cool name for a final level
Gorge, is that all
in
that's
this
left of
game.
The world's taken by the Heartless?
Those worlds will be restored if we beat Ansem, right?
You betcha!
But if we do beat him, and all these worlds become restored and disconnected, what's gonna happen to this place? And to us?
Oh, and the music, it's just like the beginning of the game. Oh my god, this place is hype.
This is a Heartless world, so maybe it'll just disappear.
Huh?
But no worries. Even if this place goes poof, our hearts ain't going nowhere. I'm sure we'll find our pals again. Yep, I just know that we will.
Goofy is the king of pep talks. That's why I love him.
Yeah, you're right.
Ugh! Sorry, Sora's face freaks me out a little bit there.
I'll return this. I
When he
promise.
looks down, a little bit concerning. Here we are. How many people, when they first played this game, thought that this like area was like a bottomless pit, and you had to like glide across the rocks? Because it kind of looks like it, doesn't it? But no, it's a jape. It's an invisible floor. Also, we're gonna get thrown into darkness. Ah! Okay. Oh, and we got invisibles, which are really powerful, really cool, but also low-key kind of annoying to fight. Also, is it just me or invisible like really underutilized in this series for how cool they are? They're in this game, and I know they're in Recoded, and I think they're in Chain of Memories. No, actually, they might not be. I don't remember. Oh no, they're probably in Days as well, so I guess they're not that underutilized. But they're not in KH2 or 3. Although Dark Inferno does kind of look like an invisible. So I guess it's got that going for it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. There we go. Good thing I got that Kuraga. Use sliding dash, Sora. What is going on? Why is sliding dash not working? I'm sure I have it equipped. Sliding dash is just not functioning for some reason. I was furiously stuck here. Damn invisible walls. Yeah. In Days, I think? Yeah, I think they were in Days. I mean, Days has like a bit of everything. Days has so many different like Heartless variants. Most of them recolors, but there's a lot. Yeah, invisible walls. I actually never got stuck in this area because of the invisible walls. Because the trick with this area is actually quite simple. The sharp points on these rocks actually point to the way through. So as long as you follow these rocks like arrows, you'll avoid all the invisible walls and you'll be able to get through no problem. Which is a subtle trick, but I don't know, it is there, it is kind of cool. The game doesn't tell you about it, but I don't think it necessarily has to. Because you can just sort of brute force your way through if you try hard enough, but following the sharp points on these rocks does point you the right way. And it's something that clever little old baby me managed to figure out on my first try. Like, I don't know if I like thought, I should follow these rocks. I think it was like, I'll give it a try, but I'll be surprised if it works, and then it did work. And I was like, oh, I guess you just gotta follow the points on the rocks to get through. Where? I got sucked into a portal. There we go. Oh, I should use arrow. Use my brain for a sec. Ow. How do I get Agrabah? I don't remember. Maybe from a secret boss or something, I don't remember. I was dumb and wanted to brute force my way to the end. I'm sure a lot of people did that. I was probably just in the really lucky minority who managed to figure out the trick on my first go. And I felt like a mighty fine clever clubs for figuring it out, that these rocks point you the way through. Because there's a ton of invisible walls in this area, and you can get stuck for ages if you don't know what you're doing. Mega potion, nice. Back, had to check on the doggos. How much did I miss? We just made it to the final world. Not the final world from Kingdom Hearts 3, but the final world as in the last level of the game. The end of the world. It's pretty cool, and it's a pretty hype place, not gonna lie. I mean, hey, Yoshito, or anyone watching, who knows, what's your favourite final level or final world from any Kingdom Hearts game? Like, which one do you like the most? So that would be, I don't know, End of the World from this game, Castle Oblivion from Chain of Memories, The World That Never Was, Keyblade Graveyard from BBSN 3, or if you want to get technical, Scarlet Kylim from 3. So, the End of the World looks like grape juice? Yeah, pretty sure it's grape flavoured. The grape flavoured Heartless World. There's an area a little ways in that's literally made out of gummy blocks, and it looks tasty as crap. Not literal, but I'm just saying it looks really good. I'm trying to get up on his butt, but he's not allowing it. There we go. So we got Behemoth number 2. Still pretty cool, but it hasn't quite lost its luster yet. Ow. This area is significantly smaller than the last one, so it's a little harder for me to strap my way through this fight. We are all at the start of the End of the World, yeah! End of the World time. Which, again, a really cool name for a final level in a Kingdom Hearts game, just because all the worlds, you know, they're called worlds. And the End of the World is like a phrase, like a popular phrase, and, you know, it's just a cool name. This game hands down has my favourite final world of the game. Really? That's interesting. I half expected most people to say The World That Never Was from 2. But you know, that's not like I agree with you to an extent. Yeah, this is a really cool world because it's got a lot of variety in the environments, and it's a good like sort of cap off to the journey. I can use my Mega Elixir for some reason. Because The World That Never Was is cool, but it is mainly just like the same like white castle walls, and you got the Dark City, but it does visually look quite similar throughout the whole thing. There is a lot of really interesting looking rooms, but it is a lot of the same. But this world has so much variety in its looks. Also, you do that like world tour through all the previous worlds. Anyone says Behemoth, I get flashbacks to Final Fantasy Monster Hunter crossover hunt. Is it just me, or have you mentioned that before? Because I think I vaguely remember you saying that, and then me being like, what? Final Fantasy crossover in Monster Hunter? That sounds awesome. Because it does. God, I want... Imagine if they did a Kingdom Hearts crossover in a Monster Hunter game. If they did that in Rise, I would lose it. Then I'd have no choice but to play Monster Hunter Rise. I haven't played Monster Hunter Rise in a little bit because I've been playing lots of Kirby, so... But I'll get to it. Also, the new LEGO Star Wars game comes out next week, so I might be a bit distracted with that. I was considering streaming a first impressions of LEGO Star Wars, but then I thought I might run into copyright trouble with the music, because it's all from the films, so I don't know about that. I don't know if I would get in trouble for that, I don't know. I'd have to consider it. I think it was ages ago. What Monster Hunter game was it? Final Fantasy crossover sounds great. Was there like any armor sets or weapons that you can get? Or was it just the fight? Also, did you actually fight a behemoth from Final Fantasy? Was it like literally a Final Fantasy monster in Monster Hunter? Because that sounds great. More of that. Everyone loves a crossover. Or at least I do. Does anyone have a favorite video game crossover? Although, Smash Brothers might be cheating a little bit. A bit too obvious, maybe. Speaking of Super Smash Brothers, if I can get my Wii U fixed, there's a bunch of Wii and Wii U games that I want to stream. A bunch of Sonic games that I've never played before. So I want to do that soon. And also, I want to play through this story mode of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, because I haven't played that in a long time, and it's just really good, so I want to play that on stream. I gotta fix my Wii U first. I think it just needs a clean out. Probably back when I first started Final Fantasy VII. One sec, let me fix the Wi-Fi. Sorry, could you repeat the question? I lagged out right as you were saying was there and armor. Yeah, for the Final Fantasy crossover event in Monster Hunter, first of all, which Monster Hunter game was it? And second of all, was there any like Final Fantasy themed armor sets or weapons that came along with the crossover? Also, did you literally fight a behemoth from Final Fantasy, or was it a monster, like an already existing monster that just kind of looked like it? Those are my questions. I am gonna die very quickly. Oh my god. Oh my god. This area is way too small to fight these guys in. Also, shout out to this Heartless, the Angels, who I don't recall seeing in like any other Kingdom Hearts game aside from maybe Recoded. They're really interesting. They're like robot angels. Really, really weird, but kind of cool as well. We got some Gale. Also, Tiago, since I know you like doing artwork for you know, creepy monsters and all sorts of spooks. Let me bring up this guy. Does this Heartless do anything for you? Does it like trigger your artistic monster senses? Because they're pretty cool. I don't know if this Heartless would appeal to you at all. Appeals to me. It's really cool. There's a game that has a Final Fantasy characters and Disney crossover. I wonder what that is. I'm sorry, I don't know that one. That reminds me of that Disney go-kart Mario Kart clone that got announced a while ago. During the last Nintendo Direct, they announced like a Disney kart racer, which is apparently free, but has microtransactions, which is kind of a concerning. I really want Sora to be in it, but who knows. It was on Monster Hunter World Iceborne. That's cool. Couldn't have been that long ago then. I mean, I don't know. I guess that game's somewhat old by now. But it's one of the more recent games, I mean. Yes, you got equipment from the quest. Oh, cool. I wonder if it was anything I know, like Cloud's Buster Sword or something. Yes, you fought an actual behemoth from Final Fantasy. That's so cool. They've got to do more crossovers like that, because for some of the Rise ones, they've had crossover quests, but nothing that give you like armor sets and stuff, but you don't actually fight any monsters that reference the games. For the Sonic crossover event, I think there is a monster that you fight, but it's an already existing monster from the Monster Hunter games. It isn't like, you don't actually fight like a giant Sonic monster. As cool as that would be. Be kind of cursed maybe. Ooh, an AP up. Don't mind if I do. Already took a screenshot. However, I do more creepy humanoids. I'll creepify this dude even more. I don't know, I just think it's a cool Heartless. Whenever you can, do send the name of this enemy. Okay, I'll send it to you later in case you forget, but it's called an Invisible from Kingdom Hearts 1. Okay, Behemoth number 3. The arena's kind of cool, so it's got that going for it, but it is starting to lose some of that special something by this point. Also, its angry face looks kind of adorable. Also, it's slow as butt. Owie. Oh, whenever I do? Okay, yeah. I'd be happy to send you the name if you ever want to. I know, I just thought it'd be interesting. Because I know it's like your area of expertise when it comes to artwork. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna hide under him. I'm gonna cast an arrow just in case. Oh, Goofy died. Uh-oh, and he didn't even get hit by a rock this time. Yeah, okay, did it. We get some good stuff. Okay, moving on. I think next up is the Gummy Block. Yeah. I mean, I believe this place is made out of gummy blocks. Like, all these crystals around, those are gummy blocks, right? The reason I think they're gummy blocks is because they're all multicolored, and also in the treasure chests in this area, most of them are gummy blocks. So that's what makes me think this area has a lot of gummy blocks in it. Gummy blocks, how many times can I say that? I wonder where that Ansem fella went. Dive into the most dangerous place and we'll find him. Monster Hunter World Iceborne is ahead of Rise when it comes to events. Only oh man, my voice. Only because of the time and reason it came out. Since Monster Hunter World Iceborne was the first big console Monster Hunter, they wanted to go all out. I remember that. I forgot that that was the case, because for a lot of Monster Hunter games were on like the PSP, 3DS. Like back in the day, I think some of them were on the PS2 and like the Wii. But I do remember like Monster Hunter World being like definitely a big graphical leap, being on the PS4. This place is really cool looking. Yeah, I think most of the treasure chests in this area contain gummy blocks. Oh, well, way to prove me wrong, game. Thanks for that. Well, I at least got a good staff out of it. Oh, it's got less MP though, but it's got more strength. But Donald's all about that magic, so I'll let him keep it. Also, do I really not have anything better for Goofy to use? Oh well. Maybe I should ramp up my equipment, because I've been getting some good stuff lately. This lowers my defense, but it does increase my AP. Into that. Do I need more AP? Probably not. Omega Arts. I'm quite into that, but it does lower my AP. I don't need more AP though. Yeah, I'm good. I'll have it. I think my AP is good in the hood. I don't really need much of it. White Fang, that's gonna lower my HP and MP though. Ifrit's Horn. Ooh, if I equip the White Fang, I just get some extra strength. That's neat. Ooh, Oh, if I equip the Master Earring, I get more AP and defense. I'll have that. I should have updated my equipment ages ago. Oh, posture check and hydrate? Yeah, my posture's doing awful. Let me just recorrect my posture. There we go, my posture is all good now. Thanks for checking. So from release on January 2018 until October 2020, when it got its last update, Monster Hunter World Iceborne went all out to try and leave a good, solid impression on any and every new comer and veteran to the franchise. That is a good idea. I know the Iceborne update was a big deal when it came out. No. This music is good. Because fun fact, this music in this world is the same music from the tutorial dream sequence at the beginning of the game, except it sounds slightly more ominous. So again, coming full circle. So this will lower Donald's MP. I think I want more MP though. I've got way more AP now. I only want to have one ability on at a time though, so I'm going to equip some Tech Boost. Okay, I'm good to go. That's why the event quests, seasonal events, community events were all over the place. Yeah, Iceborne was a big deal because it was the Sunbreak to Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Yeah, I gotta play more Monster Hunter Rise before Sunbreak comes out. Just so I'm like all caught up and stuff. Because I assume the DLC is going to be like higher level quests for the most part to please all the people who have been playing since launch, I imagine. What kind of like content is it going to add? Because I haven't really like I haven't really done my homework in that respect. I don't. Is it just going to be new quests, or are they going to add like other things as well? Probably new story stuff, but like maybe, I don't know, new weapons. I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect. The expansion with the new story monsters events. Oh, all right. I got plenty of time till the DLC comes out. I think it comes out in June. Oh wait, no, that actually only gives me like 3 months. I think actually that is probably still enough time, but still. I have less time than I thought. But there's just so many games coming out. So many games. So many games. Give me a minute or two to type? Sure. We're climbing up this like spiderweb goo looking stuff. Also Goofy is... Oh. Alright. It's a little bit gross is what I'm trying to say. Let's see. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything because this area is a little bit all over the place. Basically every Monster Hunter game has a base version and an ultimate being your Sunbreak or Iceborne update. Oh, so it's kind of like how Kingdom Hearts has, you know, the base game and then the final mix version, which adds in new things. Which, final mix in Kingdom Hearts games used to be like a Japanese exclusive re-release. Because it was before DLC was a thing, so you sort of had to buy a new version of the game again. But these days, we have DLC versions instead. A lot better to cost that way. So it's kind of similar to Kingdom Hearts in that way. But now that I think about it, Monster Hunter, I do see a lot of games that are like Ultimate in the title, so I guess they are just the same games with like more stuff, which is cool. Also Persona games do that quite a lot as well, where they have like a better version released like a while after the original. I got a Drill G. It's interesting that they give you all these gummies at the very end of the game, when most players probably wouldn't touch the gummy ship anymore at this point. There is a lot of optional gummy ship stuff you can do, but no one wants to do that. Let's be honest. It's not like there are any, like, trophies or anything for doing them. I actually don't remember if they are. I've gotten all the trophies in this game, but I don't know if any of them are for doing significant gummy ship stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary, anyway. Man, I'm getting lost. I'm trying to get to some of the secret areas. Crap, I'm falling. Man, I can't wait to get Super Glide, because then it's going to go by a lot faster. Okay, let's go down here and skirt through here. And I'm back where I started. Awesome. Okay, that was a big old waste of time. Let's go. Okay, there's the portal we got to go through. Over here is more crystals. Cool. This area looks quite samey. Okay, we've got some Heartless fight. We've got some angels. These Heartless don't really scream darkness. They're angels, so... Oh wow, my attack is definitely a lot higher now. Good thing I switched up my equipment. Don't give up! Full life G. Cool. Cool. There's a save point over here. Giant crevasse. If you're familiar with the franchise, then you know low rank is basically the tutorial where you take your first steps to fight the most basic versions of monsters. Yeah. I don't know how far into Rise I am. I'm still doing village quests. I haven't really done any of the gathering hub quests yet. But I shall get there because I enjoy the game quite a bit. Last time I played the game, I got a little too distracted doing the Sonic ring collecting quest over and over again because I really wanted that Tails and Sonic outfits for your animals. I got the Tails costume, but I haven't gotten the Sonic costume for your cat yet, so I gotta get on that. I don't even know if I'll use it, I just want it. Okay, I think I'm good to keep going. Let's go. Into the void. Alright, this is basically the point of no return. We can't go back. I mean, we can if we go to a save point, but there's no way to physically return to that previous area. Or is there? Let me check. Oh, well, shut me up. Okay, I guess I'm wrong. Alright. I don't know why I thought you couldn't return. I guess I'm just a little bit dumb. Okay, this is probably the most memorable part of this world because you get, if you go through these little beacons, you'll be taken to familiar locations from throughout the game. So it's like a final curtain call for all the worlds in the game. So now we're back at Traverse Town. But a really cool detail that I like is, actually, I'll say it once I clear out the Heartless, it'll be easier that way. On the base game, you have your low rank and high rank stuff, you know? Yeah. Well, these things are like crazy weak. I mean, I guess it is Traverse Town, but you know. Ooh, slice it real good. Kill you now. Man, my magic sucks. Okay. Sweet. Guarding in Kingdom Hearts games is just all kinds of satisfying. I mean, I guess blocking attacks in any action game is satisfying. If it's the kind of game where you have to press the button and time your blocks, then it's going to be satisfying to land a guard. I imagine in most games. There we go, dead you are. Okay, now, onto the detail that I like. So this is obviously supposed to be Traverse Town, but it isn't actually Traverse Town. This is an illusion of Traverse Town, which I guess was created through Sora's heart or Sora's memories. It's not because they've been taken by darkness, because we know they haven't, because we go here throughout the game. What I like though is that the music isn't Traverse Town. It's still the end of the world music, because you're still there. This is just an illusion of Traverse Town. And what sells us even more is that the footprint sound that you make, it doesn't make, because you're like walking on stone right now, but the footprints you make sound like squelches. It's because you're still walking on the like squelchy ground of End of the World. It's just an illusion. Which is such a cool detail that they would go out of their way to change the footprint sounds so that they sound like the squelchy floor of End of the World and not Traverse Town. Because it's not real, it's not actually Traverse Town. Just a cool detail. Like it a lot. You can skip the visits, right? I swore I saw someone do that. You can skip them. You can straight up leave if you don't want to. I like doing it because you get to fight some more, get some XP, and you get some good items out of it and materials out of the treasure chest, so I like to go through them all. What's a fun fact though is that there are some worlds in this game that you can straight up skip. I think you can skip Atlantica, you never have to actually go there. And what's cool is that once you get to this part in the game, each of these beacons represents a different world in the game. All these beacons are going to be purple for me because I visited every world in the game. If you skipped a world, then these beacons will be a different colour to indicate that you haven't been to the real one. I don't know if you can still enter into them though. But it's, again, more details, because I didn't know that for the longest time because I never skipped worlds. It was when I did a little speed run to get a trophy once, I decided to skip some worlds, and then I discovered it, and I was like, whoa, the colour changes. High rank being the midway test, where you can fight everything that was in low rank, and some new monsters that are only found in the high rank, where your previous foes are have more access to their abilities and are less forgiving and but still very doable. Interesting. I'm excited to do some high rank stuff when I get there eventually. Okay, so we got yeah, and the battle theme is still the End of the World battle theme. It's not Wonderland, because this ain't really Wonderland. It's a trick. Don't fall for it. Everything has a high rank versions of everything, so your armor and weapons. Oh yeah, they're like high rank versions of armor. I think I recall that from some of my earlier days playing one of the older Monster Hunters when I was younger. And finally, there's the last step. Spooky illusions. I like a well done illusion. Yeah, it is really cool. Like the detail of the footprint sounds. It's one of those tiny details. Again, Kingdom Hearts 1 specifically does little details really well. Okay, this one should be Olympus. Also, what's actually really cool is that it's the Olympus Coliseum. Again, it's an illusion. And what sells it even more is that this one is in nighttime, when normally, when you go to Olympus Coliseum, it's in the daytime. But because this is like End of the World, it's in nighttime, just to show you that it's a darkened version of it. So it's as if it couldn't completely pull off the illusion. Some dark elements of it are starting to slip through the cracks, so it's in nighttime. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, I just really like these details. Glad I get to like voice my opinions and thoughts about some of these things. Okay, I want a Ragnarok, please. There we go. Hey, I was Ragnarocking. Hey, could you stop hitting me and interrupting my attacks? Glad I wasn't going crazy. Yeah, I don't think you're going crazy. I think you can skip some of the beacons that take you to the illusion worlds. I've never actually done that because I don't want to. But I see no reason as to why you can't just skip ahead. Or maybe you do have to do them all in order to unlock the final area, I don't know. Oh, I'm excited to get to the Hollow Bastion beacon, because that has some really cool lore implications. After updating the game for a year, though, new monsters, patches, events, etc., then they released the final step, the Ultimate Sunbreak Iceborne expansion. Cool, just more content. They're really cool with that. I can really understand the appeal of Monster Hunter, even before I actually got into the series. I mean, I've only barely touched Rise, but I'll play more of it because I'm enjoying it. I always saw the appeal of Monster Hunter. A new rank is added. Ooh, cool. So they're adding a new rank in the Sunbreak content? That's really cool. I think in the vanilla KH you have to do all of them. Interesting. I wouldn't know, because I've never once skipped any of the world beacons. I just don't like skipping content. I think it's a mild OCD thing. Okay, Deep Jungle. Man, I forgot how much I like the colours in this world. It's such a colourful world. I missed it. We get to fight the monkeys again. Oh, we got Vortex. Took its time. Oh, we got the lady monkey. There we go. No, no, no. I'm gonna kill you right now. Please. Ouch. Power Shard. Don't know why I said that out loud. Okay. A new rank known as Master Rank or G Rank was, as it was known from the older games. Interesting. Ow! Stop hitting me with your rocks. There we go. Okay, what's in this one? Bright Gem. Nice. The gems are rare. I don't know why I healed Goofy. Probably because Goofy's my boy, and even if I don't need to heal him, I will do it anyway. He's my boy. Goofy's my boy. Donald is also my boy, but to a lesser extent. Okay, we're in Agrabah. Oh yeah, here's an interesting thing about Agrabah, which I will say once I've killed all the enemies. Okay, so in the Illusion Agrabah, these little, these like doorways or like pathways things, these things, between them would be loading zones that take you to the other areas of Agrabah, right? But for some reason in the Illusion Agrabah and End of the World, the loading zones aren't here and you can just seamlessly move between the areas. So I'm like, what's up with that? Why? If you're able to load in all the areas of Agrabah at once and have you seamlessly move between them, what's the point of making them loading zones in the actual Agrabah? Is there a reason? Am I dumb? Because I don't see why. Because this is no different from the real Agrabah. I mean, there's more chests in the real one, I guess. I don't know. Having a loading zone between, like, Aladdin's house or something makes sense, but for, like, these areas, why are these, why are they loading zones in the real Agrabah, but not here? I never got that. It doesn't actually matter, I'm not, like, complaining or anything, it's just, I just really want to know. I need knowledge. Oh, Blaze Gem, thank you. The main thing that I must get out of the way is that, yeah, you get a new story, new characters to meet, new monsters to fight, basically. Since the conflicts of the base game are resolved by the time you get to Master Rank, it's all a new journey to embark on. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's like, I like it when there's like post-game content or like DLC that feels like a new journey. Because you sort of get that fresh feeling again. It feels like all new. That warm, tingly feeling when you play a new game for the first time and you just start. It's like DLC does that sometimes, and it has a similar feeling. I'm talking weird nonsense, but whatever. Okay. Each of these fake worlds has a treasure chest hidden in it, by the way. And this one is here. Fun fact though, in the original Kingdom Hearts 2 PS2, Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PS2, the contents of these chests were different, but that's pretty common for most of this version. In the original Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PS2, these chests contained accessories for you to equip. Most of the accessories were accessories that you could find in the real versions of the worlds. In this version though, they changed it so that all the chests contain like gems and different synthesis materials, which I honestly kind of prefer, because it makes it helps make getting the ultimate weapon a little less grindy when you can get some of the materials from these chests. I'd rather the materials than the accessories, so more useful. That's my boy. Harry Potter reference? When? Did I say something? Well, what was the Harry Potter reference? Did I say something? Did you say something? Did the game do something? I don't know. I didn't pick up on that. Please explain. I'll go crazy not knowing. I don't think there's anything left to find here. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I think we're done. Now let's move on. Can we go through this door? No. Let's go. In Master Rank, aside from the new monster, everything you could fight in low rank, high rank is here. And they're now at the peak of their abilities. Cool. So do they have like new attacks? Or is it just harder versions of their existing moveset? That's my boy. Is that the reference? How is that a Harry Potter reference? I don't know. I'm really confused. It's not like I don't know anything about Harry Potter or anything, but I'm missing something. Oh, we got Atlantica. I gotta learn how to fight underwater again. It's pretty samey, so that's good. Got the jellyfish. Ouch. Wow, I'm quite strong now with the brute strength. I think revamping my equipment loadout was a good choice, good decisions. Oh, he dropped a thing. Thunder Gem. Oh, and there's another one. Frost Gem, love that. It must be pretty jarring for Sora to be walking around and then go through that beacon and then end up here and then suddenly, oh, you're underwater. Have fun. And then he goes back and he's got legs again. Quite jarring, I imagine. Okay. Chest right here. Give it the good old tap tap. And it's an AP up. That's neat. I got Vortex earlier. I forgot about that. The ability Vortex, most people, I think a lot of people don't like it. And I understand why. It's kind of slow. And it leaves you kind of open. I'm going to equip it though, just because I think it looks really bonkers cool while I kill stuff with it, so I'm having it equipped. I don't know if people really don't like it. I think it's from the Goblet of Fire towards the end of the movie where Robert Pattinson dies as Father Yell. That's my boy. Oh! Alright. I got confused because it's like radically different context from when I said it to when he said it at the end of that movie. Yeah, he said it was way more depressing, so I got confused based on the massive difference in context. But yeah, I get you. It's a very random reference, for sure. So we're in Halloween Town again, in Oogie's torture chamber. Very nice. Give it 5 stars. Whoop! I hope I get Goofy a better shield soon. I guess this music suits this world kind of well, and my Oblivion Keyblade fits this world's aesthetic pretty nicely. It's got the bat wings and everything. Okay. Basically the way the Monster Hunter Devs wanted you to do the fight and experience the game... Oh, wait. Experience the monsters since you've been introduced to the game's mechanics, and the time you get to Master Rank, you're familiar with it. They get to use every move they were intended to have. Yeah, they get the new moves on top of the old ones. Oh, cool. Okay, we're in the fake Neverland, and on top of everything, the biggest way you can tell that this is fake Neverland is because you can't fly. So that's a very big dead giveaway, Heartless. You're losing your touch. There we go. It's interesting that this is the only world that you can fly in. Well, actually it's not, but this is the world that introduced flying, yet it's the most like claustrophobic and closed off world in the game. So you don't really get to utilize it all that much. Once you head outside the ship, then you can just go nuts, but for the most part you can't. This shield is tiny but effective, so I'll give it to Goofy. Master Rank is basically the final test as a hunter, where everyone's trying to do their best to win with a story to disguise it and slowly introduce you to the new cast of murder machines. I also like seeing what monsters they'll bring back from the previous game, because it's always fun to fight them with whatever new mechanic the most recent game has introduced. Yeah, that must be really cool. It's like when they... Oh wait, no, I don't have a comparison. I was about to say it's kind of like Pokemon, but only until it was only recently that they decided to not have every Pokemon be in the new games. So I guess that's not the best comparison. But I understand how that might be really cool. To bring back older monsters with like the glow up and revamp. Okay, I think we've done everything here, so let's head in through here. I got a lot of memes of that scene in Harry Potter, so it's ingrained in my brain. Speaking of memes, you reminded me, I think it was Tiago a while back who suggested I add a channel to the Discord for people to, exclusively for people to put memes on. If you want to send a meme in the Discord, I could have a channel for that. I keep meaning to do that, but I keep forgetting. I'm sorry it's taken me so long. But at some point, when I remember, I want to add a meme bank onto the Discord server. If you want to use it. Alright, so this beacon is a little bit different because it's green. The reason why this one is green because it takes you to the 100 Acre Wood. The green is very soothing, so it fits because 100 Acre Wood doesn't have any Heartless in it. It's a very pacifist heavy world. And it's basically a safe haven, so that's why the beacon's green. So yeah, this is like a very safe spot. This is like the last safe haven before you reach the final boss and like everything goes to crap. It's actually really nice that you know, the last safe zone, or like the last sort of real safe place that you get to be, is the 100 Acre Wood. I don't know, that's really nice. Coming from someone who like cries every time Winnie the Pooh enters the screen, I really appreciate that this is the like calm before the storm that you get, and it's in the form of Winnie the Pooh. Best way to go about it, I think. And then you got this beacon, which is completely different. This one's pure hellfire. That's because this one belongs to Hollow Bastion. But this place is wicked cool. I'll get into it once I defeat the Invisibles. I'm sure Yoshito will probably know where I'm going when I say that this area is really cool and significant. But I don't know. Get him, Goof. There we go. Let me catch up with chat. And now they'll update all the monsters to better counter the new stuff. Maybe it's intentional that it's claustrophobic? Maybe. Because when you go outside the ship onto the deck, you can really just like spread your wings, so it's kind of like, you know, and then there's also the clock tower, which I forgot to go back to, by the way, whoops. But yeah, I guess it kind of like makes you claustrophobic, and then when you do get to the outside areas, you can really just let loose and go have fun. So maybe. I'll share to the memes bank? Sure. I'll try and remember to put that on the Discord. Keep forgetting. Every base game monster gets a master rank version of their equipment as well. So yeah, this area is really cool. This is the fake Hollow Bastion, but what's interesting... nervous laugh now. So this is the fake Hollow Bastion, but what's interesting is that all the previous fake worlds that you go to in this sequence are all areas that you've been to before. But this area we've never been to, but we know it has to be Hollow Bastion, so we know this is Hollow Bastion, but we weren't able to go into this room when we're in the real one, which is kind of chilling in itself. And then you walk through here and you're greeted with this thing. Now there is no context for what this is or why it's here, at least not in this game, because what's really cool is that like almost 20 years later, after this game came out, we finally got an answer for what this machine is. Because this is the first game that came out in 2002. In recent years, we finally found out what this machine even is. It's called an Arc. It's a device that allows you to transport your heart between worlds, and even through time. But we didn't know that. Back when this game first came out, this was just some random whatever machine that we didn't know the purpose of. But now we do, like almost 20 years later, we know what this thing is now. And it's really creepy that it's just here, in this room that you've never been to before. Really cool. Also, there are these weird dark void thingamajigs. I'm not sure. Maybe this represents how the illusion's starting to break. And there are like tears in the illusion. I don't know. That's an interesting take on it. Yeah, that's it. It's a nice calm before the storm. Yeah, because it just goes all out from here on. Yeah, that's about everything I have to say about Master Rank, of the Essentials at least. I'm excited for the new content and to get into Monster Hunter more. I'm sure you don't know where I'm going with this? Nervous laughs. Oh, now I know. PTSD commence. Yeah, because this is the machine that little baby Kyrie gets put in, so PTSD for sure. Ones born of the heart and darkness, devoid of hearts, ravage all worlds and bring desolation. Seize all hearts and consume the great heart. All hearts to be one heart to encompass all. Okay, do they have to put heart in every line? Realize the destiny, the realm of kingdom hearts, the great darkness sealed within the great heart. I don't know what that word is. Progency of darkness, come back to the eternal darkness. The heart of light shall unseal the path. 7 hearts, 1 keyhole, 1 key to the door. The door of darkness tied by 2 keys. The door to darkness to seal the light. None shall pass but shadows returning to the darkness. One's born of the heart and darkness hunger for every heart until the dark door opens. Okay, if you're doing like take a shot every time they say heart or darkness in that speech, you'd probably be dead by now. I mean, I wouldn't know, but I imagine so. Also, you get attacked, so that's creepy. What's cool is that in 0.2, again, a game that comes out like 15 years after this one, Mickey repeats a line from that speech, which is really interesting way to tie it in. A random whatever machine. Fixing Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi fix, hope I don't miss any jump scare. Well, I don't know. I don't know about jump scare. Not yet. I want to make sure you remember what game you're on. So we've got this creepy ass heartless symbol. It's just interesting because this is a room that you never go to in real Hollow Bastion, but you know this has to be Hollow Bastion. So you know that somewhere in the castle you were just exploring, there's this creepy laboratory machine hidden somewhere that houses a dark secret. One that we wouldn't discover until years later. Interesting. And what supports my theory about the illusion breaking is that now the beacon is completely gone and it's just a dark tunnel. And guess what? That's where we're going. Here we go. Also, you're getting one big fancy Disney reference before the final boss. So here we go. Although back when I was younger, I didn't know that this was a Disney character that you're fighting. I thought it was just one big Heartless, because it kind of does look like a Heartless, right? Maybe in the context of this game, it is a Heartless, but it is also a Disney character, this big old bat thing. And you also got some Disney orchestral music to back it. What's this thing called again? Chernabog? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Oh god, I remember this boss being a nightmare on level 1. You can like stand on its shoulder. You can be like its shoulder angels. Oh dear. I know its attacks decently well. All this Monster Hunter talk made me want to go revisit Monster Hunter while Iceborne. Interesting. Would you say Monster Hunter World is better than Rise? Or is that kind of a loaded question? Is that kind of a complicated question? Or maybe they're just both as good as each other. Or maybe one is obviously better than the other. I don't know. Might hop on me old save file and fight some of my favourites from that game. Disney Heartless Bat? Yeah. Chernabog was a nightmare in Dream Drop Distance, and a bit creepy. Oh god, golly gosh, oh dear. I was too busy looking at the chat to notice that I was dying. My bad. Okay, let's try that again. Take 2. Thank God for the skip scene button in the pause menu. So we didn't have that in the original. It was awful. Honestly, the skip scene button in the pause menu for this game makes the HD remix worthwhile, just on its own. And I'm only somewhat joking. Yeah, this Heartless reappears in Dream Drop Distance, although it's significantly less cool in that game because it's during a drop, or like a dive. It's a dive minigame boss. And it's significantly less impressive and cool, but you know. I actually don't really find the Chernabog fight in Dream Drop Distance all that tough. I mean, I think I did when I first played the game, but once you know what to do, you can get through it really quickly. I'll be sure to either demonstrate that or eat my own words when I get to Dream Drop Distance eventually. I really like Dream Drop Distance. I know a lot of people don't care much for it, but I have a soft spot for Dream Drop Distance. I think it's probably my 4th favourite. It's below Kingdom Hearts 1, 2 and 3, but I think I prefer it more than Birth by Sleep, which is strange. Couldn't exactly tell you why, but I just like it. There's no one better. Oh, well, there's no one better game, but there are things one can compare. Oh my god, I'm losing my groove. Chernabog threw off my groove. Oh, but he's got 1 health bar left, so that's kind of neat. Whoa! Can I kill it? Can I kill it? Can I kill it? Can I kill it? Dead! Got him. Let me stand on your arm. Wow, I actually stood on its arm while it was stretching it out. I didn't know you could do that. And it bursts into flames. Just like in real life. I mean, I haven't seen many bats in real life, but I'm sure they burst into flames at some point in the day. That's a real thing, right? Ooh, super glide, nice. So yeah, Neverland isn't the only area in the game where you can fly. You can fly in this area too. Strange that Sora conveniently is able to fly in this world, but no others aside from Neverland. Kinda sus, okay. Sorry I killed you? Oh no, it was my fault for getting distracted. Don't want to deter you from engaging in the chat, because it just makes it more fun. But I can't really compare everything yet because Rise doesn't have its Master Rank released yet. Yeah, it's technically not finished yet. I mean, it sounds bad when I say it like that, but you know what I mean. What's cool about this area is that there are little, like, I don't know, dioramas, I guess you could say, of worlds that have been consumed by darkness. I don't really know what some of these are, but I definitely know that this one, these trees here, is from Enchanted Dominion, the Sleeping Beauty world, which is a world that has been taken by the darkness at this point. We know this because I think Aurora says so, and also Aqua is probably exploring this world right now as we speak in 0.2, because these games happen concurrently. But yeah, these trees are definitely from the Sleeping Beauty world, and this just sort of represents the fact that they are indeed fallen to darkness and corrupted. These spooky trees might be from Dwarf Woodlands, aka the Snow White world, just because I remember that movie having like spooky trees that chase Snow White around or something. And then as you progress further and further into here, the room just becomes more and more twisted and like gooey, and stuff just becomes unable to be recognized. It's just all messy at this point. Really cool, like, visual, I guess, storytelling, I guess. Because this area has no other purpose other than to just sort of show you how messed up the worlds are getting. It just sort of, like, hypes up the final boss even more. Really cool. This game is cool. Once Sunbreak comes out and gets its 1 year of updates, it should be able to do a proper comparison. Neat. Okay, this is the last combat Ow! I forgot Behemoth just drops in. I believe this is Behemoth number 4. Still, definitely lost its luster by this point. I hate Dream Drop Distance with a passion, wow. I mean, to each their own. Dream Drop Distance is the kind of game where I like it, but if other people don't like it, I really can't argue with that. I think it's a very fair opinion to have. I totally understand why people don't like it. But I don't know, I'm just built different. I like it for some reason. I like the music in Dream Drop Distance. I feel like the music in Dream Drop Distance is a little bit underappreciated. But that's just me. Okay, now we've got to fight waves of Heartless so that the final door will open. Community activity-wise, so far Monster Hunter World's Iceborne wins. Yeah, that's I can see that. But who knows? Monster Hunter Rise still has a while to go. I'm sure they're still updating it, right? I mean, they've got the DLC coming out, so surely. Ow! Oh my god, this room was an actual nightmare in level 1. This room alone makes me never want to do a level 1 run of this game ever again. Maybe I will someday, if I lose a bet or something. Ow. 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 I need to heal. Oh! I'm losing it, I'm losing it, I'm losing it. I've got to use one of my items. God, they're relentless and my bodyguards aren't waking up. Yeah, so Sunbreak might change that? Yeah, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Oh yeah, is anyone gonna get that Nintendo Switch Sports? I don't know why that suddenly came into my mind. I was thinking about it earlier. Is anyone interested in Nintendo Switch Sports? Is anyone gonna get it? Because I'm on the fence, I don't actually know. I might get it just for the just because I'll be very nostalgic playing like a new Wii Sports. Because I honestly thought there wouldn't be a new one. Ever. I mean, if they really wanted to appeal to me, they would have made a new Nintendo Land, because Nintendo Land is the bee's knees. Ow. Whoa. Yeah, I like how monster games are built because they can't just be revisited and enjoyed. Because they can just be enjoyed and visited years after release. Yeah, it's kind of a lot of content, a lot of replayability, and that's always a good thing. Womp, womp, womp. Oh my god, they just keep coming! Sadly, I won't get Switch Sports. Nothing against it. Yeah, I mean, I understand. It's not like it's like a crazy must-play kind of game. I'm interested. Maybe if it gets like on sale or something. What do we think about the new Miis? Or because you can use like actual Miis. But what do you think about the new like avatars in Switch Sports? Because they're kind of a little bit divisive. Because I actually like them. I like how cartoony they are. But I don't know. I understand why people are on the fence about Switch Sports in general. Although in the recent trailer, they showed that in the swords fighting sport, because I guess that's a sport, you can dual wield, and I was like, oh yes, I get to live out my Roxas fantasies by dual wielding Joy-Cons and killing guys with it. So, I'm not gonna lie, the games might want to get it just for that. Just for that alone makes the game worth it for me, probably. Ouch. I might summon Tinkerbell if this goes on for any longer. I might need her. I don't have enough MP. Oh, but I can. Goofy! You let me down. Tinkerbell. God damn, I'm getting battered around. If only there was a redemption for level 1 run. Oh yeah, I did the Kingdom Hearts 1 level 1 before you joined us. Kingdom Hearts 1 level 1 was like really early days of my streaming. It was the first game like I did a full playthrough of. Ah, memories. I don't have fond memories of doing this room in level 1, or the final boss for that matter. Pure agony, I would say, if I were to describe it. Didn't help that I handicapped myself unintentionally. Ooh, are we done? Of course we're not. Oh, I can't use Ragnarok while Tinkerbell is out. Oh well, doing this the old-fashioned way then. I don't really play Nintendo stuff anymore, so I won't be getting anything related. I'm eyeballing the Steam Portable, but with games on the go and Discord and Bluetooth built into it. Yeah, the, what was it, the Steam Deck? Yeah, Steam Deck I think it's called. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm eyeballing it a little bit. I don't know, I might get that. I'm not like too into PC gaming, but maybe if I had it I would be into PC gaming a bit more. I don't know, it's really cool though. I'd be interested in maybe giving that a shot. I've been hearing good things about it, that it's quite good. So who knows? Okay, here we are. The final area, final rest. So yeah, that there is the door to the final boss. But although the final boss is like a multi-phase fights back to back, you know, that kind of thing. I'm gonna save the final boss for next time, because I want to do all the secret bosses and all that stuff next time. I want to get the ultimate weapon. My plan is to, after this stream is over, I want to grind for the ultimate weapon, and then I'll start the next Kingdom Hearts stream with actually making the ultimate weapon, doing all the secret boss fights, and then wrapping it up with the final boss. But we've got plenty of time now, so I'd like to do a couple things before we leave. I want to do the Hades Cup. The Hades Cup is a super long, somewhat tedious tournament that's optional, but you do get some cool goodies out of it and some exclusive boss fights, so let's do that. Although the thing about the Hades Cup is that it's super mega kill me now kinds of long. Most tournaments in this game are 10 rounds long. The Hades Cup is 50 rounds long. So it's 5 times the length of your average Coliseum tournament. But we're gonna do it. Shouldn't take too long. I have a friend that really wants the Steam Deck. Yeah, Steam Deck. I keep confusing it with the Stream Deck, which is a different thing. They just have really similar names and it's confusing. Okay, I'm gonna give us some idioms. Elixir. I'll give him Mega Elixir, why not? Let's get wild with it. Okay. I'll give Goofy some stuff, because, I don't know. I always give Mega Potions and Mega Ethers to Donald and Goofy, because even if they waste them, then at least I'll get something from it, because Mega Potions and Mega Ethers affect everyone in the party. So even if they waste them, I at least get the goods from it. Okay, here we go. Also, they're organized wrong. I want Donald and Goofy, so it's Sora, Donald, Goofy. That's the real order. Okay, let's do it. Hades Cup time. You know the rules, right? Which tournament do you want to enter? So we got this question mark one, which is something else entirely, but we're doing the Hades Cup. Starting at round 50. Or 49, I forget. There's a Switch emulator on it too. Well, you can install emulators on there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd be interested in having a PSP emulator on it, because that would be pretty cool. You get the authentic experience that way. There's a couple PSP games I really want to be ported on newer systems or something, but it's not happening. Both Final Fantasy games. At least Birth by Sleep isn't stuck on the PSP anymore. Okay, get ready for the long haul. Yeah, this tournament's really long. And it's basically a mashup of every Heartless type you've fought so far in the game. Although there are a couple boss fights that are exclusive and brand new, so it's worth doing. Also, you get some cool items out of it. put this tournament is optional, but we're doing all the optional content in these playthroughs because it's fun, and I have OCD a little bit. You know the SpongeBob meme? What SpongeBob meme? Did I accidentally reference a SpongeBob meme without realizing it? Or did one of you do that? Also, it looks like I dropped a few frames earlier. Oh. Oh well. That's foreboding. Which SpongeBob meme are you referring to? Because I didn't know if you knew this, but there's quite a lot. What's your favourite SpongeBob meme? Or SpongeBob quote? Speaking of which, I've been meaning to play through SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. You know, the SpongeBob game remake that came out a while ago. That I've heard is really good. And it's a game that seems right up my alley. I've been meaning to stream it because I bought it on Black Friday, which was a while ago at this point. But I've been preoccupied with streaming... Oh, I messed up. I've been preoccupied with streaming a bunch of other games, so I haven't got to it yet. But I do want to. I'm gonna try playing some Sonic games soon. It all depends on whether or not I can fix my Wii U. Because there's a few Sonic games that I've never played that I really want to play on stream for the first time, but I need my Wii U up and running in order to play them. Ow. Ow. Yuffie. Ow. I remember when I first played this game, I didn't know that much about Final Fantasy, so I thought she was called Yuffie. I thought her name was pronounced Yuffie, but it's not, it's Yuffie. I don't know how I thought it was Yuffie, because they do say her name out loud. So I don't know what I was doing wrong. God, she's annoying. Ow. Go like block back her ninja stars. Ow. Bullcrap detected. Okay. Ow. There we go. Oh, slow motion. Dramatic. So we're checking up on the doggos? Wait. There was one where he's looking at something and he goes, I don't need it, I don't need it, I need it. Yeah, that's good. I don't need it. Wait, how is that meme relevant? Or were you just saying it for the fun of it? Because that's okay too. I don't need it. Oh, having Monster Hunter withdraw. Oh, I see. Gonna go play Monster Hunter as soon as the stream ends. You do that. Sometimes I get Kingdom Hearts cravings, so... This marathon's keeping me well fed though. Also, big excite. Sorry, I raised my voice because I'm excited. The Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary event is this month. It's in like a week or two, maybe like a week or something. So big excite for that. Oh my god, because they're gonna have like a Q&A, a bunch of merch stuff. They're gonna have a little mini orchestra, and they're probably going to reveal a game or two. So yeah, want a bit of that. It is supposedly going to be a 6-hour event. Unfortunately though, it is a private event, so then I don't know if they're going to live stream the event. I don't think they are. But they are apparently going to make the event into a video for people to watch a few days after the fact. Or at least I hope it's a few days. It could be a few weeks, few months. I hope not. I hope it is just a few days. I can't choose just one. All of them are great for specific situations. I know. You can find a SpongeBob meme for almost any situation or quote from the show. It gives you a lot to work with, that show. There's just so many to choose from. I was super into SpongeBob when I was younger. Wild Ice One especially, Gonna fight my favorite dude, bro, raging. Oh, I cannot pronounce that, but I'ma try. Brachydios. Brachydios. Big kaboom dinosaur. I tried my best. Was I anywhere close? Will there be a watch party like Nintendo Direct? Unfortunately, no, it is a private event. On sick. Private, damn, yeah. They're not like doing a live stream for it. It's going to be a private event in Japan, and then a few days, and then I hope it's a few days. I don't actually know how long after it is. But a while after the event, they're going to release a video with all the content of the event in it. But I don't think they'll live stream it, which is a shame. So it's going to be a bit longer until we get all the news. But I'm still excited. Because maybe it'll get leaked, or maybe they will live stream it in the end, who knows. But no watch party. I would do a watch party for the video when it comes out for the event. But the thing is that because it's going to be like a 6-hour long ordeal, I don't think I can stream watching that event for that long. I don't think it will be very interesting. Because it is going to be a lot of like merch and Q&As and all that. And yes, there are going to be game announcements, I'm like 90% sure there are. But I haven't, who knows when that'll happen in the video. I would happily react to the new trailers on stream if I knew at what point in the video they would show up, and if I could somehow stay blind before streaming it. We'll see how it all pans out. It's possible, but who knows. Because reacting to like new trailers on stream is super fun. Oh, got Blizzaga. Good try. Also, we got Behemoth number 5, this time with a new coat of paint, so he's slightly less tedious, but still. Same guy underneath it all. Man, Hades Cup is just one big marathon in itself, huh? Gonna add that to the list of funny monster pronunciations. Might have mistyped this word. Yep, there's a list. No one escapes the list. Did I pronounce it wrong? I'm so particular about getting pronunciations right because I don't like angering people or annoying them. Yeah, 6 hours is a lot depending on if I'll work or not. I'll watch, yeah. If they like, okay, let's say they have like maybe they release like a timetable. Like at this point in the video will be this thing. If I can, or maybe they'll do it as a premiere video on YouTube or something like that. Like they'll be like, at this point, at this time, on this day, we'll be showing off the new trailers that were at the event. Because if they like tell us ahead of time when the new trailers will be released to the public, then I can plan around that and stream my first reactions that way. But that's a big what if scenario. There's no guarantee that they'll announce when things will happen. But that would be cool if they did that, because I would love to see the trailers on stream. I mean, this is all me assuming that there will be trailers at the event, but I think it's pretty likely, right? Don't know why I healed Donald. I felt bad for the guy. If anyone is or was curious, this existed since 2018. Not surprising. I mean, have you seen some of the names? Some of the monsters? Crazy. Honestly, there's no wrong pronunciation because the first time any monster names was pronounced was during one of the dev diaries. And the different language dubs were pronouncing it differently. Yeah, it's really hard for certain games to get pronunciations right because there is no real concrete way of knowing sometimes. It's kind of like that with Pokemon because Pokemon lacks voice acting in the games anyway, so it's kind of hard to know what the pronunciation is for certain Pokemon. I guess there's the anime to go off. Since the first properly voiced Monster Hunter game was Monster Hunter World Iceborne, there's years of different pronunciations, yeah. Voice acting... games that are voice acted does help get pronunciations right, but oh my god. I really don't like it when people pronounce Kingdom Hearts characters wrong. If you don't know the series very well... then I can let it slide because, you know, at a glance some of the names look kind of weird. Of some certain characters like Ericus. But, you know, if you've played through the games, then there's like no excuse for getting the pronunciation of the names wrong because you hear them say them so many times. It's when I watch YouTube videos of like people talking about Kingdom Hearts and then they get name pronunciations wrong, and then I know for a fact that they didn't play the games themselves. When they start pronouncing Xehanort Zehenort and Ericus says Eriquise, then I know something's up. And it triggers me slightly. Once I heard someone pronounce Vanitas as Vanitas, and I'm like, did you even listen to the cutscenes? Xehanort. Oh yeah, there's Xehanort. Like text-to-speech. I quite enjoy Xehanort because that's funny. Okay, now that I think about it, mispronouncing names is okay if like you're deaf or something. Or if you're very forgetful. I mean, there are excuses, good excuses for why you may pronounce names wrong. But unless those are the case, then there's no excuse for pronouncing the names wrong if you can hear them being spoken in English. Community just accepts the different pronunciations, plus since the developers never said this is the right pronunciations anywhere, just have fun with the funny names, yeah. But there are always going to be like the people who are like, you idiot, it's pronounced this way, you idiot. I mean, I guess I kind of just did that with Xehanort and Ericus. But the difference there is that there is a very obvious way of pronouncing it. But with like Monster Hunter and Pokemon, it's kind of, it's a lot tougher to tell what the right pronunciations are. Sometimes I wonder if the developers themselves even know. Okay, I'm not hitting this guy at all. We got Cerberus. Also, Donald and Goofy died in record time. Uh-ohs. Error squeeze. Yeah, that's a funny one. They're funny because they're very obviously like jokes. They're not like people actually thinking that's how they are pronounced. So they're funny, not irritating. I know, it's probably very petty of me to get annoyed by pronunciations of names and characters, but when the pronunciations are very obvious, that's I can't help it. I know, it's kind of petty, but I am who I am. Donald and Goofy sure die a lot. That's the Disney magic right there. Ow. 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 I might die. There we go, I'm good. There's a real common pronunciations, but there is no one real pronunciation, yeah. Like for example, Pixel, how do you know how to pronounce the name of the monster Tigrex? Yeah, I think it's Tigrex, right? That's how I've always pronounced it, because I'm familiar with that monster from the older games. It's Tigrex, right? Because it's like a tiger, right? It's like got tiger print on it, so it's Tigrex. It's like a tiger dinosaur, so it just makes sense. Ow, that was a poor decision in hindsight. Okay. Yup. There's maybe one or two that try. It could either be Tigrex or Tigrex, but I think Tigrex makes more sense because it's tiger. Tiger T-Rex. I mean, sometimes you can guess the pronunciations based on what makes sense. And what words sort of make up the name. Yeah, KH has obvious way, and Pokemon have semi-official ways, yeah, because there's always the anime. But you can't always trust the English dubs. So who knows. Like the Pokemon Dialga, right? The Gen 4 legendary. In the anime, they pronounce it Dialga. At least in some of the episodes, they pronounce it Dialga. And I would go off that pronunciation, but then I realized that Dialga just makes more sense because it's like diamond, not demon. So Dialga just makes more sense. Also, I'm floating. No, it's Tigrex. I can't tell how you're pronouncing it based on... unless you're spelling it phonetically. Also, I got Thundaga, that's neat. Sky Raiders, we are like... almost halfway through the tournament. Cool. Ow. For the longest time, 90% of the community called it Tigrex, like you said. It's a tiger dinosaur. Like, to tie a tie. And some people used to call it Tigrex, like the word tigre, which is tiger in Portuguese and Spanish. Oh! And then there's always a crisis when it's Tigrex. I guess that makes sense. I guess I didn't account for the fact that certain words are pronounced differently in certain countries, which is very obvious, but yeah, I guess I didn't take that into account. The maybe one or two try was an answer to the thing about people trying to correct you. Yeah. Oh, right, I see. Oh, right, yeah, I see what you mean, one or two try, yeah. When people try to correct me. I see what you mean now. Terrible fists. Ooh. I'm just joking because I don't know either. Yeah, I caught on that. The thing is with talking with you guys in the chat. Oh, it's one shadow. So scary. The thing about talking with people in the chat is that sometimes I can't tell when you're joking. I think I've brought this up at one point before, but sometimes you guys will say something and then I won't know if you're joking, and I can't tell if you're like joking or you're like, I don't know. I don't know. Because I think maybe it was like Elshad or something once said, oh, I'm leaving, pack your bags. And then I couldn't tell if he was joking or not. He was. But I couldn't... there was a part of me that was like, I wonder if he's joking or not. Sarcasm is something that I have trouble picking up on sometimes in the chat. Because there's always that little part of my brain that's like, what if they're not being sarcastic though? I feel like majority of the time you are being, but sometimes it's hard for me to tell. There are thousands of pronunciations, so don't worry. Yeah, that's why there's a list. Oh, we've got the rainbow-coloured clown armor. Yay, I missed him. Ow. Ooh. I should arrow, probably. I heard like 5 different pronunciations to Rathalos. The flagship boy. It's Rathalos. Rathalos? We'll never know. Oh, I'll let you know when I'm serious. That sounds kind of foreboding based on how I said it. You do usually let me know when you're joking when I'm unsure. It's just I feel kind of dense for not figuring out myself. But I got to know. Man, this thing won't die. Also, is it? Oh, I thought for a sec there its health wasn't going down.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
I've heard Talos, Ratalos, Rathalos, and Ratalaus. That's a lot. I always thought it was Rathalos. Just go with the pronunciation that sounds cool. That's a good way to go about it. It's kind of like that with some Final Fantasy creatures and monsters, like with Behemoth. Some people pronounce it Bahamut, but that doesn't sound good to me, so I say Behemoth because that sounds better. Also, I think that's the way they say it in like the voice-acted Final Fantasy games. So sticking with that pronunciation. Ow. It's a spooky ghost. To name a few, yeah. Different origin, language, creatures, funny stuff, yeah. Which one's right, I'll never tell. It's a big topic of discussion, for sure. I mean, obviously it's a big topic for discussion, because I feel like we've been talking about it for a long time, at this point. Not that I'm complaining, it's fun to talk about these things. Whoa. Ow. Yeah, you can definitely tell that these pirate ship Heartless were made to be fought in Neverland when you can fly, because they're a little more inconvenient to deal with normally when you can't fly. Also, we got Cloud and Leon now. Let me pick off the weakest link and I'll go with Leon. Ow. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned. Did Cloud just hit Leon? Is that a thing? Also, Cloud is all up in my business. Oh, don't jump, because that's a big dead, like, giveaway opening. Oh, I'm annihilating this guy. Cloud, get out of my way! Oh my god, I need to, like, compose myself for a sec. The way you pronounce it is the common one? Ah, okay. That's a good sign. Cloud, do me a favor and go for the Donald. And not me. Ow. Don and Goofy, do your jobs and be my meat shields. Be the distraction. Oh well, I guess Cloud has much less health than Leon. I probably should have gone for Cloud first. Oh, Goofy, he got you good. Ow.
This should help.
Ow!
Heal.
Buckaroo over here. Oh my.
Take that. Come on. Win.
Okay, he's gone into Super Saiyan mode. Whoa! I just gotta block his attacks. Oh, Gooby! Get him! Ow.
Heal.
Get him, boys! Oh, I can block that apparently. Got him! But he's all slow motion.
Nothing to
Whew. Okay, sorry. Got a little bit into that. Also, I got Lionheart, that's neat. I've altered between the pronunciations just to confuse party members. What a sneak. Also, we're in the spooky version of the Coliseum arena. With spooky trees. Why are you all yelling at each other? Sorry, I'm cutting some cheesecake. Ooh. I've never had cheesecake,
the power of the key.
but I don't know if I'll like it, so... There's also different kinds of cheesecake, though, I think. Oh geez, 19th round. Yeah, I've gone pretty far. It'd suck if I died at some point. Actually, this game does have some decency, and if you do die, this tournament does have checkpoints. So you don't have to start from round 50 again if you die. You can start from every 10th round. So it's nice that the game does have some decency and allows you to do that, but still, would still suck if I died. It'd be cool to get this one and done without dying. It's
Power
alright.
of the Keyblade.
Once I'm done updating Dead by Daylight. Okay. I didn't know what the acronym was at first, DBD. At first I thought it was DDD, and then I was like, Dream Dot Distance? That doesn't make any sense. But now I know it is Dead by Daylight, probably. I kinda don't like cheesecake either. Okay, riddle me this, why are you cutting cheesecake if you don't like it? Is it for someone else? Ow.
Heal. Come on. Come on.
I did strawberry cheesecake, ooh. You're pretty good at the bacon and the cooking. From what I've seen. Oh yeah, I was wanting to ask you, Yoshito, the place where you took the pictures with the Keyblades and stuff, where was that again? I think you mentioned it, but I've forgotten. Just refresh my memory, because I've forgotten. It's like a really cool place though, based on the pictures that I saw. Oh my god, there's so many dark pools. These like edgy Pac-Man guys. That's what they remind me of. It's like Pac-Man's edgy cousin. Okay, here we go. They even do the Waka Waka. Except it's like slightly more terrifying. You going to try me in Dead by Daylight? Maybe. That's why me and Chicken Nuggets are stealing from Yoshito's house. Oh yeah. Clever little sneak. Wise man once said that. Ow. Yeah, Chicken Nuggets wasn't able to join us for this stream. They warned me ahead of time that they were busy today. Which is nice. That's quite considerate because, you know, you don't have to tell me or give me a reason for not being on the stream. But I will admit, I do appreciate just like giving me a heads up anyway. Just even though you really don't have to. I will admit I do appreciate that you thought of me. It's a nice feeling. Just shows that you care. But again, you don't really have to give an explanation. Like, every time I stream Kingdom Hearts, Elshad in the Discord says that he isn't going to be able to make it to the stream. And he doesn't have to say that. I appreciate that he does though, but I'm pretty sure that the reason he isn't able to make it to the Kingdom Hearts streams is just because he isn't really that interested in Kingdom Hearts. That's my guess, which is perfectly reasonable. So he really doesn't have to give an explanation because I'll understand, but I don't know, it's quite considerate. I know he's more into the Sonic streams that I do sometimes, so that's why I want to start playing some Sonic games on stream. I will get there if I can get my weave cleaned up. Miss Snacks, not the snacks. Wi-Fi died. Sure. Wow, everyone's Wi-Fi is going a bit wonky today. Surprisingly, mine has been working quite well. Unless the stream crashes, I feel like I might be tempting fate by saying that. I feel like if the stream was going to crash, it would have done it by now. Oh no, now I'm definitely going to get jinxed. Why did I say that? I thought about it in my head. I was like, you know what? I should not say that because it will just jinx me. But I big fat did it anyway. Oh, and look at that. I dropped some frames earlier. Great. Why did I do that? I have a habit of doing that. I like think in my head, I shouldn't say this because I'm going to tempt fate and it's going to jinx me. And then I just do it anyway. And I never learn. Why am I like this? So yeah, if the stream crashes at any point, then that's on me. Because clearly the internet would be like, oh, well let me fix that, huh? Ahahow, ahahow. No! No, one and done, the dream is dead. Crackers and freak. Oh no. Oh. Oh well, again. It's not too much of a loss because they give you checkpoints. But still, I would like to do that one and done. Yeah, so we don't have to start from round 50, we can start from round 20, which isn't bad. I'm using the park Wi-Fi and I'm in the dungeon, so it comes and goes. Oh. In the dungeon? Is there any good loot? That's the real... That's a good question. Let us know if you find anything good. If it's in the park, then you'll probably just find some rocks. Maybe some dog leftovers. I see you, Tiago. I shall guard the snacks. Yeah, be alert. You might need to update your security. Tons of food to loot, but too lazy to cook. You could set up some mouse traps in your house if you're worried about the snacks. I don't know if you can get human-sized mouse traps though. Also, that might be a little bit inhumane, but whatever works. Good to know. Now you gotta start all... Oh, never mind then. Yeah. Man, I am so glad that they have checkpoints though, because imagine the sadistic nature of this game if it made you start from the first round if you die. At least the developers had the good foresight to allow you to start off from a checkpoint. Because, oh my god, that would suck. Majorly. Oh, Little Buggy, hello, hi, welcome, welcome in. Hi, it's been a bit. We've got to kill more emo Pac-Man. Here we go. I call it the dungeon because of the many hallways that lead to different museums and exits, but it's technically a banquet kitchen. That sounds really cool. It's only humane if they're not into it. Not into, what did I say was inhumane? Oh, right, the mouse traps. Yeah, as long as you got the you know, the all clear, then mousetrap should work fine. Then again, if they're human-sized mousetraps, they'd just be called human traps. Yes, on today's episode of Conversations and Questions That Don't Matter, today, human-sized mousetraps. Bam, ouch. Hello. I hope you're having a good day and evening. Always with the friendly greetings. I'm all for it. Appreciate it, Tiago. Now that I'm done with work, and I've taken a nap pretty good. That sounds great. Naps are nice, yeah. I don't know. I'm a little back and forth on taking naps because it feels like I'm sleeping the day away if I take naps. But on the other hand, naps are just really nice, so it's tricky. It's tricky business. Okay, I think I'm almost at the round that I died at. Damn wizard keeps teleporting away, freaking annoying. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I don't know if this is actually relevant, but I would play more Hollow Knight on Wednesday, as I've been doing for the past couple weeks, but I have to go to work on the Wednesday. But I do have Friday off from work, so what I might do is I might stream Hollow Knight on Friday, and then stream more Kingdom Hearts on the Sunday next week. But I might change my mind on that. I don't know if Friday is a particularly good day to stream. I don't normally stream on a Friday. I usually do it on the Wednesday, but I gotta work on Wednesday. I could stream once I get home from work, but I'll probably be a bit drained by that point, so maybe not. But my plan is to stream Hollow Knight on Friday and then Kingdom Hearts on Sunday, so I still do my 2 streams a week. It's just that the streams will be a little bit closer together in the week than usual. I wish there would be a bit more spread out in the week, but I gotta do what I gotta do. If I want to do my 2 streams a week, then I gotta do it. I'm glad I've been able to do 2 streams a week lately, because for a long time I did do 2 streams a week, but then I decided I sort of like, I lost a bit of motivation, and then I did only 1 stream a week for a long time, and then recently I've been doing 2 a week again, and I'm glad I've been able to maintain that decently well. Oh my god, everything's just absolutely butchering me today. Ow, leave me alone. Oh my god, there's just sparky magic effects flying all over the screen. Ow. Oh my god, it's crazy. Understandable, yeah. So I don't know if streaming on Friday is good time to stream, or maybe I shouldn't overthink it. Who knows? I think this is the round that I died at before. Ow. There we go, we done? Sweet. Okay, I think we're back to where I was. Oh. Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? Yeah. Got a minute? Hades, Lord of the Dead. Nice to see you. Hey, guess what? I got a place for you.
Alright, we got Hades. This is like a fight exclusive to this tournament, so let's do it. Unfortunately, if we die in this fight, then we're getting sent back to round 20, which is not ideal. I remember that happening when I was little and being so frustrated because I found this fight really hard. Here's a fun fact about the Hades fight though. If you notice his health bar, in this game for some weird reason the health bars are coloured based on how much health they have. If you'll notice, if I hit Hades, his health bar doesn't actually go down. And the reason for that is not because he is actually taking damage and his HP is going down. The reason his HP isn't going down on the health bar is because he has more health than the HP bar can actually display. So he is taking damage, it just can't show it. Lord knows why they didn't just add extra health bar colours to convey that information, but oh well. Because it made me think when I was younger that he was just invincible. So if we hit him enough times, then his health bar will actually start to go down. Oh lord, yeah. Uh-ohs. He has extra health, yeah. Most of the super bosses you can expect to also be like this, where they have more health than the health bar can display. Really makes me wonder why they didn't just add extra health bars. Ooh, gotcha. I really wish I had an either. Oh, he's still dazed. Oh, that's satisfying to just deflect those back. Okay, now his HP bar is actually starting to go down. Yes, but this fight isn't too terribly difficult, but it can catch you out if you're not paying attention. For the lulz, yeah. It just didn't add extra health bars just cause. You'd think he'd learn that firing fireballs at me doesn't work because I'm too good at blocking for that. Also, Donald and Goofy are dead as per the usual. You just grow to expect it at this point. I am having fun, Hades. Thank you, because I'm winning. Oh. Oh, thanks, Goofy. You're such a pal. Goofy's my favorite dog. I'm giving myself some arrows just in case. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Man, he's got a lot of health. I just said elf. Oh, before I forget, has anyone heard of the new PlayStation Plus stuff being added on June? Yes, I did hear about that. I'm like excited yet somewhat disappointed because I think it's a bit unclear if PS3 games are included, and PS3 games are the like sole reason I wanted the rumors to be true about the PlayStation Plus stuff. Also, it does look like it might cost quite a bit, so that's not exciting. But then again, if you get like the new you know, PlayStation Plus stuff, you also get regular PlayStation Plus along with it. So I guess you do get some amount of bang for your buck for the purchase, but it still seems like quite a bit. But maybe it'll be worth it, depending just based on how many games you're going to get access to. It's official and there are prices out. Yeah, there's choices. Yeah, so like the best choice is the one that actually gets you like a bunch of old games. But I think it's a bit unclear if PS3 games are included. Or if PS3 games are included, but it's cloud versions. I really hope that the PS3 games aren't cloud versions, because that would suck. The whole reason I wanted the PS3 games is because I want to play Sonic Unleashed at a good frame rate, and that ain't gonna happen with cloud versions. But it is confirmed that PS1, PS2 and PSP games are going to be included natively, which is exciting. There's a bunch of games I'd love to stream, and if I have a convenient way to access them, then that's great. You missed. Hades fired a fireball at me, but didn't account for the fact that Sora is tiny baby boy. So he fired a bit too high up. Oh. Okay, he's nearly done. Got him! Phew! A little bit tricky fight, but nothing to worry about. Nothing that pro Kingdom Hearts extraordinaire can't handle. I shouldn't have said that.
What are you doing? Stop! Hey guys, get away from me!
Wait, who's killing him or beating him up there? Because he said kid. I thought it was Cerberus. Does he call Cerberus kid? That's kind of weird. I went to read the thing. They're included, and sadly, so far it says that it's cloud versions. No, that sucks. Yeah, so it's mildly disappointing. I just want to play Sonic Unleashed on my PS5. That's like all I want. Sega, please port. Sega did say that they are interested in porting more Sonic games, so hopefully Unleashed gets some love. The PS1, PSP games are downloadable because it says so on the page. The PS3 got the short end of the stick because it's still cloud. No, that sucks. But at least the PS2 and PSP games, and I think PS1, PSP, and I think PS2 games, at least they're downloadable, so that's something. It depends on what games they're offering, I guess. Because there are some gems that I'd love to play on stream. Oh my god, I hope in the PSP games they include Dissidia Final Fantasy, because that's like my favourite PSP game. Aside from maybe Birth by Sleep, but that's... I don't really consider that a PSP game anymore. But that's kind of exciting. Summarize plus standard is how it is now. 2 monthly games and online stuff. Yeah, and then they got the new tiers, which is more expensive, but you get a bunch of downloadable games, so pick your poison. It is a bit pricey though, but maybe it's worth the price. I don't know, what do you guys think? Because it's like £18 something, which I don't know how much that is in dollars, but for like a month. Because whenever there are subscriptions, I only ever buy it a month at a time, because I tend to not use subscriptions often enough to justify a yearly purchase. Okay, I got an arrow. Also, we got lizards. Ow. Why is it that this guy just doesn't die? Okay, there we go. We're nearing closer to the final round. And then we'll be able to fight the final battle of the Hades Cup, which is totally not disappointing and, you know, massive pushover. Plus Medium, I forgot the actual name, offers everything on the Standard Plus and a catalogue of PS4 or PS5 games. Yeah. 400, that's pretty meaty. Okay, wait, let me just say, this this round has you fight a bunch of white mushrooms, except there is no point to doing their minigame here. With these white mushrooms, you don't actually fight them, you play their minigame by casting magic at them. There is no point in playing the minigame in this round, because you don't get item drops in Coliseum matches, so there is absolutely no reason to actually play the minigame. So this is essentially a free round. Looking at it, I feel like the Xbox Game Pass is still a better deal. I think so too, because Xbox Game Pass has Sonic Unleashed on it. That would make it worth it for me. Yeah, I still feel like Xbox Game Pass is a better deal, but this is better than nothing. It's a lot better than than the PlayStation Now streaming service, which I did not like very much. I say good riddance. Maybe at some point later down the line they'll make it so that you can play the PS3 games off of the cloud. That might be wishful thinking though. Ow. Then there's the last tier, which is all the previous tier plus the whole old console games, yeah. The old console games really make it. Maybe the price is okay because you get access to all the old console games, but you also get access to everything from the other tiers. So that includes like online play, discounts, and PS5, PS4 games. So maybe the price is worth it. I don't know. Maybe there is a decent amount of bang for your buck with that. I don't know. I don't think PlayStation has put out like an official trailer for this new tier. There's been an announcement, I know that, but I don't think they've had like a trailer properly explaining it. Or when we can expect it. Do we know when we can expect this to actually come out? Hope it's soon. But I'm still a little disappointed that you can't play the PS3 games natively. Why does this thing not die? I don't understand. It's got 1 health. It just doesn't die. Why is that? Do you have to wait for it to do its attacks or something? I don't know. Personally, I think the mid-tier subscription is the best option until they change the whole PS3 cloud-only situation. Yeah, but the thing is they might never do that. As much as I would like for it to happen, they might not. I would love it, but I get the feeling that they might not change their minds on the PS3 cloud thing. But you do get access to PS1, PS2 and PSP, so there's something there. But I was mainly wanting PS3, that's the thing. The PS3 was like what I really wanted out of it. So I can't help but be a bit disappointed. But I'm still kind of excited. Because PSP games aren't playing PSP games on my PS5 would be really cool. Because 400 downloadable PS4, PS5 games, good bang for your buck. Yeah, as long as they're games that you... As long as the games aren't, like, bad, like cheap shovelware, and they're actually, like, worthwhile games. I think they will be. I think they said that they're going to be, like, important titles. Okay, this is the second to last round. Finally. Man, I feel like I've been unstuck in this tournament for an hour. Probably have been. This tournament is long. Okay, stuff's gonna start getting dangerous. I'm assuming some of the games in the PS4 catalog are games that have been PlayStation Plus free before. Probably. I think they recently removed Persona 5 off of the PlayStation Plus lineup. Probably because of that service, I imagine. So that they can put it on the new PlayStation Plus tier. Oh my god, my voice! Ugh, sorry for the voice crack. I need a swig of water. That was an ugly voice crack. Sorry about that. Which is good if there's a handful of games you want, but I don't want to individually buy them. Yeah. Makes sense. That is a pretty sweet deal. But I just want Sonic Unleashed, man. Hey, maybe Sonic Unleashed PS2 version will be available. Even though the PS2 version, in my opinion, is butt compared to the PS3 and like Xbox version. I don't know, I'm sure it has its fans. I've never played it. Maybe I should stream my first playthrough of the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed, because I've never played that version. And I know that there are some people who do like the Wii version. That might be interesting. I'll hydrate? Sure, I'll definitely hydrate after that. And posture check, yeah. My posture keeps on defaulting to like a bad position, so I gotta keep checking it. Oh my god, I'm getting overwhelmed. Too many Heartless. I'm not enjoying this, I'm not enjoying this, I'm not enjoying this, I'm not enjoying this. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Oh, Goofy, I love you. Ouch. I don't even know what I'm targeting at this point. I'm just hitting random things until everything dies. That's the true strat. Okay. Yeah. I'll probably stay on the standard version because I do play gaming with online with friends often. Yeah, I don't play online that often, so that's the big kicker for me. Yeah, I also really want to see the PS3 stuff. Same, it's quite upsetting. Voice crack of the week. Yeah, that's definitely the voice crack of the week. I've got to keep track of that. It's really embarrassing when that happens, but it's also kind of funny, so... Okay, we've got the final round of the Hades Cup finally against big old boy Rock Titan. Exclusive to this tournament. Unfortunately though, it's a massive disappointment because this guy is a big old chump. Especially compared to the Kingdom Hearts 3 version of this fight, which is way more fun. Yeah, this guy... To be fair, this guy does a ton of damage if he hits you. The issue is that he's very unlikely to hit you because he's so goddamn slow. So it's kind of pathetic. Ouch, I say as I'm getting hit. So yeah, he does do a decent amount of damage if he actually manages to hit you, but he's not going to hit you very much. And you can just keep wailing on him until the sun goes down. Well, it actually looks like the sun is already down, but you know what I mean. PS2 version doesn't compare, PS3 was better. At least you're not entering puberty, that would have been a voice of a roller coaster, yeah. For sure. Voice cracking every other sentence, probably. Ow! I think they should have a tier 1 to be PlayStation Plus, a mid tier which is Xbox Game Pass, and then PlayStation Prime, which is like the Game Pass Ultimate with a bit better discount on the store, and then make it so you can just buy the older console games. Yeah, I really do just want to buy older games. I don't really need a subscription, really. I just want to be able to pick and choose what games I want to get and then get them. Like real backwards compatibility functionality. Because I think on like the Xbox Series X, if you owned a game on the Xbox 360, like downloadable, you can just get it again on your Series X, and then you just have it. Like, that's cool. I want that.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
Also, we won. So yes, very pathetic.
We're the champs.
But we did it, we're the champs! And Hades is bald now because of Donald's shenanigans. And Sora's such a happy boy with this trophy, aww. Look at that. We got Trinity Limit, I will never use that. We did it! Kind of a lame reward, but whatever. Yes, that would be amazing. PS2 version of that game had its charm, but the person who has played both, I can say PS3 version was better. Yeah, I prefer the PS3 version. I mean, the PS2 and the Wii versions are the same, except the Wii version is like better visuals, because the PS2 was like hecka old at that point. But I don't know. I just prefer the PS3 version because it's just way more. It just looks nicer. It plays nicer. I don't know. Phil wasn't happy that I lost you. Said I was getting soft. Also, there's like a jar over here for some reason, containing an orichalcum. That's just there. Okay, this jar is baffling to me because I swear this isn't in the original PS2 version of the game, but it's just here. And it just contains an orichalcum, and it's just so random. Why did they add this little jar? This for Final Mix, these were the top tier editions that we wanted from Final Mix. This is what was the real seller. This thing. And you open it and you get an orichalcum. It's just, I'm not complaining or anything, because, you know, an extra orichalcum, that's neat. But why? But why? What is the point? Why did they add this? I've never seen that jar before. Yeah, you could easily miss it. It's got an H on it, so I imagine it only appears after getting the Hades Cup or something? I don't know. Maybe this was like an unused asset in the original PS2 game that they decided to add in for the lulz. I don't know. Will I ever know? Probably. Does anyone actually care? Except for me, probably not. Okay, let's see. So we did the Hades Cup. Let's see. There's a few special Heartless I would like to showcase before finishing, because I've showcased most of the special Heartless on stream before, but there are some that I haven't shown yet. So let me see. There's the Monkey one here that I've shown. Wonderland one that I've shown, that's the Giga Shadows. Deep Jungle. Oh, there is one in Deep Jungle that I haven't shown off yet, because it hasn't been spawning for some reason. Victory noises. Yeah, I did the Hades Cup. Woohoo! It took a bit longer than I thought, honestly. I'd also love if starting with the PS5 onward, they make it so you don't need to constantly purchase the same game. It would push more people to digital, which means more money for Sony. Yeah. I like physical copies of games though. I just like owning the boxes and the discs. I like it. But I do see what you mean. Yeah, it would be nice if you could just keep your older games from your older systems and play them on your newer systems. I missed you, Deep Jungle. I think I'm the only person on planet Earth who says that about Deep Jungle. Oh, I missed you, Deep Jungle. I think I'm probably the only person who says that. I just like this world. I don't know what it is. It's probably just the colours and the music and the vibrantness of it. Oh, there it is, the Special Heartless. It's just sitting on that rock. I thought every game in the PS4 could be played on PS5. Oh yeah, it can. Every PS4 game can be played on PS5, which is nice. Yeah, but it would mean more like I bought a PS2 game on the PS3, but if I wanted, again, I could have to rebuy it. Yeah, you can't. You can play all PS4 games on PS5, but that's it, which is nice. I'm really glad that you can do that, but I don't know. They could go a little extra mile. I don't want to have to dig up my PS3 if I want to play Sonic Unleashed, especially because my PS3 is dying. Secret jar, yeah, no. Okay, let me explain this Heartless, because for some reason I feel the need to explain all the special Heartless for some reason. Just to make this playthrough feel a little more whole. Also, I did it unintentionally, but I've been sort of treating this playthrough as a walkthrough in some cases, which was not my intention. I've just been doing it without really realizing. I just like talking about this game. I like this game. Anyway, this Special Heartless's whole gimmick is that it's essentially it's one of those things where once I approach it, it will summon 4 copies. So there'll be 5 of them, and they'll move around the area, and you have to keep your eye on the real one, and then hit it to get the goods. That's how it works. Unfortunately, it's really difficult, and I have a hard time doing this. I have a hard time keeping my eye on the real one, because it moves really fast, but I'm going to try my best. I haven't been buying physical lately simply because of how games are sold where I live. Yeah, I will admit, I have been buying digital games a lot more recently, just because it's really convenient to just have them immediately as soon as you buy them. And also the sales are good too. So you've got to keep your eye on the one that bounces. So it starts off easy but gets harder. I'm actually not sure if this is right. Okay, that was right. You have to do this like 3 or 4 times. Sometimes pausing a bunch helps. Keep your eye on the one. That's what I do anyway. Oh, I missed it. It might be this one. Oh, it was. Okay, great. I don't know if there's some super secret strat to getting this. Okay, it's the middle one. Oh my god, I might have missed it already. I think I lost it. I think it's this one. Oh! Wow, I'm doing it. I'm gaming. Okay, great. This should be the final round. Yeah, if you hit the wrong one too many times, then it'll disappear and you won't get anything from it. Oh my god, Speedy Gonzalez we have over here. Okay. I lost it. I think it might be this one. Oh my god, I did it! Wow. Me saying that I suck at this one and yet I get it first try. Wow. So yeah, that's how that one works. It's pretty tough for me. It's probably the toughest Heartless for me to fight. Just because I have a hard time keeping my eye on it. There is actually another special Heartless here that I have actually shown off on stream. But I wasn't able to successfully do its minigame because I wasn't strong enough yet. I think I can do it now, so I'm going to showcase it again and showcase the correct way to do it. Because why not? I used to love having physical copies. Yeah. I still have the disc holder thing, What Remains of My PS2 Games, yeah. I liked having physical copies because I just liked having them on the shelves. It was like a library. And I just like picking them off the shelves. I just like seeing them. It also felt like I really owned them as well. I don't know, it's a big debate on whether or not you really own the digital games, but I don't know. I like digital games and I like physical games, but I just like having the physical disc, you know. Okay. So the special Heartless in this area is a giant pink mushroom. I've shown it on stream already, but now I should be able to actually do it correctly. I'll explain it again just in case, because I just loves explaining things. Okay, so you gotta equip a Keyblade and equipment that will give you the highest MP boost. Because the higher your MP is, the better chance you'll have with this, getting this Heartless. Okay, so Magic Armlet. Just gonna equip stuff that gives me as much MP as possible. Damn it, that lowers my AP. I'll get rid of my tech boosts. Oh, I got Aerial Sweep. When did I get that? Okay, I'll equip that as soon as I can. Okay, so now I've increased my MP as far as I can. Now you find these mushrooms hidden around and cast Stop on them. Thanks, Goofy. They'll give you some MP bubbles. There are 3 of these little white mushrooms scattered around this area that are all frozen, and by casting Time Magic on them, you'll unfreeze them. And once you unfreeze all 3 of them, the big pink mushroom will appear, and then you can actually play its minigame. Stop. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Stop. Okay, now the third one is somewhere up high. The third one's probably on the roof. They tend to appear in the same places every time, so it's pretty easy to get the hang of where they all appear. Here it is. Okay, now that I've cast Time Magic on all 3, the big pink mushroom will appear. And then we can get this thing going. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I want to access my items first. Okay, so I'm going to restore my MP by using a cottage. Okay, now I'm going to give Donald and Goofy a bunch of MP healing items, because that comes in handy. It's not necessary, but it does help. So you give them a bunch of these. Now I'm going to hop on over here. Okay, I've explained it before, but essentially you have to cast Stop Magic on this guy, and then while he's frozen, hit him as many times as you can, and if you hit him enough times before the Time Magic wears off, then you'll get a rare item. You're going to need to aim for around 50 to 70 hits, that's what I usually shoot for. So if you cast Arrow on yourself for extra damage, then cast Stop, and then just go nuts. And then you keep on hitting him until it dies. Or rather, until the Time Magic wears off. And we gave Dawn and Goofy a bunch of MP restoring items because you need a lot of MP to use Ragnarok, which gives you the most hits. And then you just sit back and let it do its thing. So right now it's tallying up all the hits I did. Okay, we got 64 hits, but unfortunately that was not enough to get the rare item. Even if you do get a lot of hits, it's still random as to whether or not it will drop. Unfortunately, I just got really unlucky there. So that's a shame. Oh well, I'll come back another time. But unfortunately it didn't drop its item, that sucks. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna re-equip all my stuff again. I took a screenshot. Ray of Light Omega Arts Master Earring. Okay, Omega Arts and a Master Earring. There we go. Wombo combo. Essentially, you just gotta go nuts. Killify it as much as you can. Okay. Shame it didn't drop its item. It should have done. If you aim for like 50, 60 or 70, then there's a good chance that the item will drop, but there is still, unfortunately, a random chance that it won't drop, and unfortunately, it did not. So, shame, but I'll come back another time and do it. Okay, what other special Heartless have I not shown yet? Okay. There's the one at Agrabah, which I have shown off, but I didn't explain it. So let's do that. Okay, so this Heartless, this special Heartless, ooh fancy, is a pot scorpion. So let's head on over here. It should appear. Yeah, you'll know the Heartless has appeared in the area if this room fills with a bunch of pots. So essentially, hiding in one of these pots is the pot scorpion. And you'll know which one the scorpion is in, because when you push on these pots they move. The pot scorpion is in the one that won't move when you push on it. So yeah, this one isn't moving when I push on it, so the pot scorpion is in this one. If you take out all the other pots, there is a good chance you'll get an extra material out of it. So let's see. No. Fortunately it didn't drop an extra material, but it will probably drop it once we actually defeat it. So this thing is immune to all damage until you knock it over. To knock it over, you have to block its attacks. Casting arrow helps. So it will do a little claw attack at you, and if you block it, it will tumble over and then it will be vulnerable to hit. And you've got to do that a few times until it dies. And then hopefully it will drop its rare material. There is still a random chance that it won't drop it, which sucks. And sometimes it takes its time just hitting you. Okay, should be able to do that once or twice more to get the goods. Eventually it'll light up its tail, where its attack will be way more aggressive and quick. There we go, and we got it! We got a mithril stone. That's what we wanted. Nice. So that's how that one works. Let me know if me explaining all these Heartless is annoying. But I don't know, I just like chatting through it, because I think a lot of these Heartless are really weird and interesting. And I don't know. Alright, so we got the one in Monster already, that was a ghost, I already showed that one. Atlantica doesn't really have a special Heartless of its own. It does have another pink mushroom, but fighting them in Atlantica is significantly worse, because you don't have access to all your normal abilities. Halloween Town. Halloween Town, I don't know what it's called, but it's probably one of my least favourite ones. It's like this robot that I don't really like. It's kind of annoying to fight. And again, there's a good chance that it won't even drop its materials if you kill it. And I don't even fully understand how it works. I just sort of keep hitting it until it dies, and then maybe I'll get the stuff from it. Also, it's weird that Halloween Town has only one save point. There was a save point in Oogie Boogie's Manor, but it gets destroyed at the end, so Halloween Town only has one save point after that, which is strange. I guess the world isn't too big or complex after Oogie's Manor gets destroyed, but so I guess it doesn't need an extra save point, but still, just a bit strange. Ow. Okay, in there we go. Then we move around here. Oh, we got a bunch of mushrooms. These are black fungus that sometimes drop mystery goo if you kill them. But they're kind of annoying to fight, because after a while they'll turn to stone, where they're invulnerable for a little while, and they're just really annoying. Oh yeah, I said earlier, but my Keyblade fits in with this world's aesthetic quite well. Oh, Lucid Gem, those are nice. I like that. Oh yeah, so if I'm able to get my Wii U fixed, which I feel like I've been saying a lot, I want to play some of the Sonic games that I've never played before on stream, and those include Sonic Boom, Sonic and the Secret Rings, which I've heard is really bad, but I kind of want to play it anyway, and Sonic and the Black Knight, which seems to be a mixed bag of a game, but I think I'll probably like it. So that's my plan for playing Sonic games, because I want to play, I feel like I want to stream some more Sonic stuff. I don't remember the last Sonic game I played on stream was. I think it was probably Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors Ultimate, and that was quite a while ago, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, I think Sonic and the Secret Rings is mostly considered bad, although with a good soundtrack, but that's sort of the norm for Sonic. Because like the motion controls or whatever. Even though it's bad, I kind of just want to try it out anyway. Even though I'll end up torturing myself playing it. The Descent into the Abyss, yeah. And Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric on the Wii U. Again, that's another game that most consider bad, but I still want to try it anyway. Not because I think it'll be good, just because I think it'll be funny. And I don't know, I still think it looks kind of fun. I don't know. I mainly find Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric very disappointing, because the idea of a beat-em-up Sonic game, I like that idea. If it wasn't for the bugs and, you know, the rushed development, if the game was more like the original Vision, I probably would have loved it. So it's just a very disappointing game. But regardless, I still want to stream it because I think it'll be fun to stream. And then Sonic and the Black Knight I think looks quite fun, and a lot of people seem to really like it. It is more of a mixed bag, but I think it seems fun. Okay, so this special Heartless is a weird robot thing. If a bunch of the White Knight Heartless spawn in this area, then you'll know it'll appear. Basically, you have to take down its first HP bar, and then once it does, it'll become vulnerable to attacking its real HP bar. It'll spawn a bunch of these weird glowy lights that you have to deflect back at it, except it's really hard to do that. Using arrow helps, but it's really hard. And if you don't deflect enough of the little lights back at it, then it won't drop its rare item. So yeah, this one is probably my least favourite. It's like the most annoying for me. Also, it keeps on spawning a bunch of other Heartless, which is also a little bit annoying. Yeah, I don't think my arrow is good enough for this. It'll be a miracle if I get the material in this attempt. Oh, I can level up though. Yeah, arrow's supposed to deflect these projectiles back at him, but I don't think my arrow is good enough. I think I need to upgrade it. Man, it's tanky. Yeah, it didn't drop its material. Oh, that sucks. How do I get Agrabah? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh well, I have to come back another time, but that's how that Heartless works. Okay, I'm out of here. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to stream some of those Sonic games because I've never played them. I know a lot about them, but I've never played them. I'm interested to see if the motion controls for Sonic and the Secret Rings are as bad as people say. Probably are, I reckon. Although I think for Sonic Boom, because I played Sonic 06 a while back on stream, and that was a fun playthrough, even though most people say the game is bad. I feel like I will go through Sonic Boom with sort of a similar mindset, where because I feel similarly about the two games, where, you know, they're really buggy and they were kind of a flop, but I still really like them based on what they could have been. I feel the same way about Sonic 06, about Sonic Boom as I do with Sonic 06 in that way. So I want to give them a fair shake. So I'm going to try play through Sonic Boom without abusing glitches, like I did with Sonic 06. Because I want to try and do it the intended way. Okay, we've got the big pufferfish Heartless, except it's not underwater. Okay, this Heartless is kind of annoying, because it will basically fly around really fast, and you have to take out its HP, but the thing is, it will keep shooting projectiles at you, and if you take too long killing it, it will disappear. And it's really wicked fast. And what's even more annoying is that even if you do kill this Heartless, it does drop its materials, if it falls into the water, then you're not getting those materials. So even if you win, you can still lose. Ow. Oh, okay, I got a Dazzling Stone, but another one dropped into the water. Yeah, it sucks. It's like a major oversight that materials drop into the water, like sink. They don't hover above the water, so you can't collect them. Which is terrible. Who thought of that? So even if you do kill the Heartless, there's a chance that the materials will fall in the water and you won't get them. Annoying. Why? Why is it like that? Thankfully, I did manage to catch one of them before they fell in the water, but that's how that Heartless works. Moving on. Okay, nearly done. There's one Heartless at Hollow Bastion, which I mentioned earlier. It's the Invisible Soldiers. So we'll see if they show up. The Invisible Soldiers are really easy. Well, they're not easy. They're easy to understand. Basically, they're really quite fast, so you have to catch them. They're invisible, but if you target them, then you'll be able to see them, no problem. You just gotta hit them, lower their HP until they die, essentially. But if you take too long killing them, then they will disappear. We all know what Curiosity did to the cat. Will playing Sonic and the Secret Rings kill me? Or Sonic Boom? Who knows? But I'm willing to try it, because it'll be kind of funny, I think, maybe, hopefully. Every time you say Sonic 06, I hear it as Sonic 06. I didn't think about it that way. Sonic 06, the final movie in the sixology of Hispanic Sonic movies. Gotta go? Sure, Tiago. I'm gonna wrap up in a bit. I just want to show off these last couple Heartless and then I'll be done. But since you're going, I'm going to be streaming again on Friday for some more Hollow Knight and then some more Kingdom Hearts on the Sunday. So just so you know, stay safe and stuff, and I'd like to, and hope to see you again. Have a good day, and I hope you had a good weekend. Okay, the invisible shadow has appeared. It's invisible. So we just gotta kill it before it runs away. If we hit it enough times, it'll become visible again. There we go, and then we just gotta finish it off. And there, it drops an energy stone. Very easy. But they can be slippery little buggers, so Pixel, don't forget to add in images and the memes chat on the disc. Yeah, on the Discord. I will. I will do that. I'll try and remember, but I keep forgetting, but I'll try. Oh, looks like there's another invisible soldier. They also knock back really far when you hit them. There we go, another energy stone. So that's how that one works. Pretty simple. It's basically just hit it till it dies. And my voice cracks again. Yes, you can tell I've been streaming for quite a while today, just because my voice is starting to deteriorate. That's a good indication that the stream's gonna end soon. Oh yeah, bye-bye Tiago. Hope to see you again soon. And stay safe and stuff, yeah. Okay, there is one more special Heartless that I need to show off. So once we do that, we can call it a day. Wahey. It is getting quite late. Yeah, it's almost 10:30 for me. And I gotta go work tomorrow. Okay, the last special Heartless is in the end of the world. And it's the reason as to why I save getting materials until we've gone through this world, because this Heartless shows up in the final area. So you gotta make it there before it'll even show up. Okay, it's a good idea to also have Strike Raid for this one. So this special Heartless... Oh, I forgot this chest. Make elixir, neat. I should probably save. This special Heartless is a Neo Shadow, which is cool because they're a Heartless from Kingdom Hearts 2 that was brought into this game. It's another instance of keep hitting them till they die, but you gotta basically take out all these clones. If you take too long to kill them, they'll disappear and you can't get their things. So pretty simple. There isn't really a puzzle to this one. But if you take too long killing them, then you won't get the rare material. There's a bunch of them, and at one point they will try to grab you from underground. And it's kind of cool, but kind of creepy. Yeah, Strike Raid's good for this one because you're invulnerable while using it. And it does decent damage. Yeah, so now it's going to start trying to pull you under. So that's why I'm jumping a bunch. Yeah, we might not get this one. Also, it heals itself sometimes. Yeah, I might be taking too long for this to work. Oh my god. No! Damn it. This isn't working well. There we go, that took a while, but I finally got the Stormy Stone. Oh man, that was going really badly. I thought I wouldn't get it for a sec there. But I think it's another instance of you having to find the real one, or finding the right one who drops the material. But that was a real ordeal. Okay, but we got it. I forgot Neo Shadows are brutal here. Yeah, they just keep coming at you and there's so many. So you just gotta kill them quick before they disappear. And we got the thing. Nice. Before I finish up, I'm just gonna quickly head on over to Traverse Town and see if there's anything I can synthesize, and then we can end it. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here, because it's been about 4 hours, so this is a lengthy stream. So it's a good thing I wasn't doing the final boss in this stream, because I mean I wasn't planning to anyway, but you know. So my plan is, I'm going to do the rest of the material grind for the Ultima weapon off stream, and then at the beginning of the next Kingdom Hearts stream, I'm going to actually synthesize the Ultima weapon, do all the secret bosses, because that's, you know, that's the fun part, and then do the final boss, and then that will be the end for Kingdom Hearts 1, and then we can move on to Chain of Memories. I'm very excited. Yeah, it's been taking me a lot longer to get through this game than I thought. I thought it wouldn't take me very long, but I underestimated it. Hold on, Kupo. Here, take this, Kupo. You got Encounter Plus. Equip it to gather items more easily, Kupo. Yeah, Encounter Plus is a useful ability that they added in Final Mix, which makes it so that Heartless spawn whenever you re-enter an area, so you don't have to, like, go too far away in order to make Heartless respawn. It just makes spawning Heartless a lot easier. Increases odds of encountering enemies on the field. Okay, there's more stuff to synthesize. We got a lot of materials to use now. Okay, you need to synthesize almost everything in this shop to get the Ultima weapon recipe, and then you can synthesize the Ultima weapon. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do that off stream. So looking forward to the material grind, but I won't be streaming that bit. Anyway, this is where I'm gonna call it. Ooh, Chain of Memory. That's my first Kingdom Hearts game, the GBA version though. Ah, interesting. That's an interesting one to start with. Yeah, I've never played the Game Boy Advance version. For the marathon, I'll be playing the HD remix version, because it just makes sense. Maybe someday I'll play the Game Boy Advance version on stream. Someday. Who knows. But that's where we're going to end it today. Thank you very much for joining me, Yoshito. You were here for like the whole time. Same with Tiago. Thank you so much. Sorry this stream wasn't too amazing, lively, crazy or anything. It was mainly just chilled out talking while playing. But the next Kingdom Hearts stream will be where all the fun stuff is, where we'll do all the secret bosses and the final boss, and we'll be ending it. So that should be exciting, that should be a little more interesting. But you gotta do the stuff, so... So yeah, again, I'll be streaming next week. Can't do it on Wednesday like I would do normally, so I'll be streaming more Hollow Knight on Friday, and then more Kingdom Hearts on Sunday, or maybe the other way around, I'm not sure. But I'll probably be streaming on Friday, so keep an eye out. Someone just said, here, beat this boss for me. Really? And then you have to like learn the card-based combat system right on the spot? That's mean. And it happened to be Captain Hook, and I was like, kid with a key schmacks Captain Hook. Seems fun. and then the magic happened. That Kingdom Hearts magic. But have a good one. Take care. I'll see you on Discord. Yeah, I'll try and add in a meme bank on Discord. And thank you very much for sticking around. As I said on Discord as I sent you a message a while ago, you've been with me here on Twitch for about a year now, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who's stuck with me for this long, really. So yeah, see you next time. Stop in the stream now, and take care. Bye-bye.